11
Wait,
is not a great fingering score.
I don't know.
about yours,
11
Rachel?
fingers sounds. I'm 10.
You're 10?
Yeah.
I thought you were a paladin. No.
No,
she's
I'm a
druid.
cleric.
No,
You're
yeah,
a
she's
Yeah.
a. Yeah, we're both clerics.
I miss my
Do we have
paladin
any-
character. She was good.
Do we have any tank wizards, druids in here? No.
My last
You
We
one.
should
guys
start
have
making-
no
minus
tanks.
1 to my strength, and it's
The one I
eight.
used for 2
And
episodes.
I
yeah.
am so happy about it.
We got fantastic Mickey. We got liar Scott about being a rogue and spy, and then we got good old Rachel.
I'm
Good
loud,
old
I can-
intrusive thought Rachel.
Intrusive thought.
Fantastic, Mickey.
And then we got bonus character of the week here. Just all of us.
Welcome to the colds.
Welcome to the cold.
Because we'll be dead at our first initiative.
Yeah.
And then we got Tiny Boy Lizard, me. That's who I am. I was actually drawing up some sketches for him, so I should have something for him soon.
Ooh, cute.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't know you drew.
I drew sometimes, not
It's
good.
cool.
Last thing I did was like a
That's
whole
on
thing of Silent
Yeah, as
Hill
soon as we
art.
get character art, I can switch up your guys' tokens.
Ooh.
Oh
yeah,
shit!
so I
that's
don't
right.
look bald anymore. Because when I made a little figure in Hero Forge, you can't have
Yeah.
hair with hats.
Okay.
Oh!
I'm sorry.
That's so weird.
Psychotic.
That is
Yeah.
weird.
All right.
Oh, go ahead.
Real quick question. Sorry. Did we haven't slept. Where did we leave off?
Oh,
Sure,
yeah,
we
that's a
haven't
good
slept.
question.
On
I
the
do- I
way
mean-
to the hurricane.
Recaps.
On our way to
No,
the
wait, no, we did sleep, didn't
Oh, wait,
you?
did we
Yeah,
nap?
we
Slept
had a
during
little
the-
sleepy sleep.
Shit.
We had a
What do you have?
little. Yeah,
I'm
we had a
gonna-
little.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
you
had a
slept.
little cuddle puddle.
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
that's
skeleton.
right.
Ah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay, let me fix my stuff. We
Yeah, I
can
was gonna
probably
say,
do
make
that
sure you-
live, but
Yeah. Fix
I'm the
that.
only one who technically didn't sleep, sort of. I woke up in the ocean.
Yeah, but you woke up in the ocean and you had a long
Yeah,
rest.
mystified.
I almost went sleeping with the fishes.
He almost
Very
had a
cool.
permanent long rest.
Steve? Steve there?
bless you.
Oh, we
Okay.
determined
you.
it's canon in our campaign that all Goliaths are Australian.
Did
That's cool.
Did we level up last episode? I'm
No.
just kidding. No.
We haven't
Li-
We haven't done
No.
anything.
We're still
done anything since the last episode.
Do something, then level up.
Just wanted to ask. All right, I picked up art. We were steering the ship. I thought
Every
it would be cool for a
Every
level.
time that you guys ask is one more session you have to play before you level
I'm
up.
not,
Oh,
I'm a smell the
man.
roses kind of guy. I need to spend some
Fuck.
time in each level to get the full,
That's what I'm saying.
Scott, it's after every
Lame.
world. You have to
Let
beat
me
every
not
world.
ask. Listen, can we invoke that rule next time now that I know the rule?
Nope.
Besides, what are you gonna do? Be level?
Should have
Eight.
known.
Eight.
You get another 4th level spell or a bard? What are you gonna do? You get like a,
Exactly.
I can cast one spell one more time. Whoop de doo.
Check it out. Dancing lights even
Get a
longer.
little feet. You want a little feetsy?
No, seriously, like I'm this close to implementing a rule for my other campaign that like you have to use all of your abilities that you had got on the level and all of the magic items that you got. If you have not used any of the magic items I give you, you do not get to level up yet.
You're gonna
I've
make them
always
finish
wanted
their
to do-
vegetables before.
I feel like this could
leveling
go terribly wrong, but I've always wanted to try playing a game where you had to learn, like, you learn your abilities and then that was your level. So it's like instead of you're level 5,
Yeah.
so now you can do extra attack as a fighter. It's through like trial and error you learn to extra attack and then you
But
become
it's
level.
so hard to do that
level
for
5.
all the characters.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
like a real nightmare, but man, that would be cool.
If you have like multiple brains to do that, I feel like it's
Yeah.
possible.
If I had maybe 2 or 3 players, then I'd be
Small
open
party,
to it.
yeah.
That'd be
A
cool.
very
yeah.
small party, I could do that, but for 5 or 6, no way.
That's a lot. Yeah.
That'd be tough.
Thank God that question about leveling up was just a joke, by the way.
We don't
We don't joke about
we
level
don't
up.
Yeah,
joke
right,
here,
Scott?
but
Right?
I don't know if you got that yet.
Guys, I can't wait to cast Dimension Door. I'm gonna sing you into some fucking dimension that you don't want to be in. All right?
That's not how that spell
against
works.
First, it's got to
It
be
kind
willing
of
creature.
works in a
Willing
cool
creature. Not how that
way
spell
where I
works.
can teleport within a range that I can see, and I fucking will cast us into a
Mm.
goddamn wall so we take damage.
Listen, I read the name of
right?
the spell. I think I know how it works.
That's
Okay.
right.
It's got to be a willing creature, Scott. Willing creature.
Yeah, everybody's willing. I can convince them to do whatever I
I'm
want.
not willing there, buddy. Watch it, buckaroo. I'm not a part of it. I've been through way too many doors and pink mists.
Ow.
That is true.
I'm like a roadie in a bad rock concert.
Luckily, it's anybody I bring smaller or the size of me. One creature of your size or smaller. And I think I'm the tallest in the party.
Are you? How tall are you?
Well, it's about your
6.
size class.
About
So
your size
like
class.
medium.
What
All of you are medium or small.
I'm small.
I think I'm
I'm
medium
small.
then,
Large.
right?
You're small too?
Mhm.
I small.
You're medium.
High five, small.
Woo!
Small class.
Oh, I am medium, yep. Well, medium boy.
If you were a good bard, you can romance a creature of larger size.
Yeah,
Just
I don't
saying.
know if you're a good bar.
If you're a really good bard, you can have
I'll
sex
show
with
you
the
guys
dragon.
good bards. All right.
You're a really good bard. You choose not to.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Unless
Yeah,
it's
'cause
the
it's a dead
final
wife.
option.
Dead wife.
That
You
dead
go-
wife.
You go
Dead
after
bird.
Eugene's
Keeping a
dead
good bar
wife.
down.
You resurrect her into an undead being. Then
Ooh.
you wed her and bed her. That's
There
a
you go.
true bard.
And I
I
can
don't know.
talk to her as well because I can speak to dead. I can ask her 5 questions. Do you still love me?
All you need is an I do, baby. That's all you need.
Those 5
Corpse
questions
bride.
is this how does this work? No, wait. What do I need to ask you? Okay. I mean, I don't know.
You're as beautiful as the day I met you. Was that weird? Oh, shoot.
Shit, wait.
You ever seen
Wait, can I take that back?
Have you seen the Dungeons and Dragons movie yet?
Of
Yes.
course. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's,
Oh,
I love
That's
that
what
whole
Eugene
scene.
does. Yeah.
it's such a good scene. So funny.
Did you ever
Yep.
make it to battle? No, I died, and it just fills back. Just dies again. I lost my because we watched it with our whole D&D campaign because it was a thing that me and another voice actor is a director in Houston, and he brought it up and he's like, "We're watching it with my campaign." I was like, "Oh fuck, we should do that." So we watched it, and that scene came up, and we all died fucking laughing. That and the bard glitching scene could
Mhm.
not. I
Oh,
couldn't
that
hold
was
it.
so funny.
What's his name? Chris Pine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Chris Pine does perfect in that scene.
It's all behind the scenes. The guy who plays the sorcerer, I don't remember his name. But he was talking about how he was just making random hand gestures and just seeing what the effects people did in post and just trying to make it as weird as possible. And then it just hard cuts to the effects editor, and he's just
How we doing, Rachel?
I'm doing. Sorry, I'm just picking stuff. We could probably start while I pick stuff because I would just scroll my mouse around randomly.
Oh, you're good.
Really wish I'd kept it because I had that prepare water or work water or fucking whatever water, walk on water with
Water.
Go ahead. I'm gonna do
seduce
one
the
more.
water.
Water, walk on water, water.
And
Hey.
it's
Water,
gone.
I'll do-
What am I?
I'll do one more restroom break and then I'll
Go for it.
There.
get started.
Guys, I finally romanced Shadowheart in Baldur's Gate 3.
let's go. I'm
Finally.
gonna restart the
She
campaign
is-
again.
Difficult. I'll tell you what. Okay.
bet.
I had the freaking alien Elithid come at me before Shadowheart did. And I'm like, dude, get off.
I
They're
just got a
trying.
new PC. I'm halfway through Act 2, and with the new computer, I'm just gonna restart the campaign again.
Yeah.
With all the fancy.
Did anybody else
graphics.
get like blindsided with Gale's romance? He's like, I'm gonna teach you magic. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh cool. I can teach
They-
magic. And then he's like, lean in for a
patched
kiss.
that out.
What?
Yeah. In the first patch they put out for the game, they were like,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
added an option for you that's somewhere with Gale that's somewhere in between making out with him and kicking him in the head.
My
Yeah, I'll
favorite
teach
kind
you.
of romance. Shit.
It's just like, hey Gale,
Oh,
you want to like do some magic stuff? Yeah, that's cool. I'm a wizard. Let's do magic stuff. This is great. The weave feels intimate. I'm like, no, it
Exactly.
doesn't. What do you
I'm
mean?
like,
What do you mean?
yeah.
Gale looks at you longingly. He wants you to do something. Like, no, he isn't. I
teaching
What
you
do
the
you mean?
magic
It
of
doesn't-
how to
Here are
get
your
into my
options.
bed.
Gale, I
Psycho
love
word.
you. Let us kiss and be
Yeah.
boyfriends. Or Gale, I hate you. Never talk to me
Yeah,
ever
well,
again.
I did that. I did that. I shut him down so hard. I'm like, no, absolutely not. And then he like continues to confess his undying love to me, like through Act 2. And I'm like, Gale.
Stop!
But
We're
I
desperate, Gale.
won.
Chill it
I
out,
know
chill
I'm
it out.
awesome.
Oh, gee.
See, to stop Gale, you gotta tweet about it. Just-
My heart belongs to the goth chick. Come on.
Yeah. You just gotta like kill a random innocent every now, just to like cool his jets. You know, just keep
True.
keep it balanced. You know.
It's like,
Every
I don't
time it's
that,
like
but-
Gale disapproves. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Gale is remarkably easy to romance. It's ridiculous. I don't know why they set his stats like that.
Yeah,
Well,
he is.
Gale just approves of anything that isn't like a sociopath answer. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
hello, how's it going? Gale approves.
Yeah.
Hey, we really need some help. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can really do anything about that, but good luck. Gale approves.
You turn around and like Gale doesn't have his robes anymore.
Gale
You literally you pet the dog. Gale approves.
Gale approves. Yeah.
I swear.
You
I'm
kill
cursed.
15 random men. Gale slightly disapproves.
Not
But he
enough
really
to
likes
stop
what you're
him.
wearing.
Yeah.
Gale thinks you're pretty weird, but
Hold on.
he's
you know
cool.
what?
He'll get over it.
Gale thinks he can change you.
yeah, you're trying to fix Shadowheart. Gale's trying to fix you.
Yeah.
Why is?
Oh yeah, no, I don't blame you for telling Gale no.
Weirdly though, with I don't know if you guys have seen the speed run of Baldur's Gate 3, the sex
Sex
category. Yeah, the sex percent. Apparently it's not Gale, but
Nope.
but the Githyanki, I'm blanking on her name right now.
Lizelle.
Lizelle. It's like people bed her in 3 minutes. That's how easy she is.
What?
Oh, yeah.
3 minutes?
Yeah. It takes them 3 minutes from the start of the game to sex. 3
Because
minutes.
you gotta start by fighting her, just beating the shit out of her. She's like,
Oh,
oh,
no.
yeah. A
No, you
warrior."
basically you go to some guy and you make the guy bow to Lizelle, and she's like, "Yes, daddy."
And then if you're also a Githyanki,
Am I in?
That would
it
help.
helps.
That's what
Hmm?
she said. That's what he said.
Hmm?
I can't
I
get
don't-
control of Castian.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Can't
What?
get control of
It
Castian?
kicked me out of like I was a guest or whatever on Owlbear, and it wouldn't let me move her. It would only let me draw. So I like reloaded, and then I don't think I'm signed in.
Do you need
because
me
Do
to
you
kick
have the
you?
move tool selected?
Well, it's like it's showing Castian as red, like you guys.
Red?
Mm,
Yeah, so like
Weird.
the red circle, but if you're playing the character, isn't the circle green?
No.
No.
My
No.
circle's
No.
blue.
I
Mine's
can't move
red.
her.
No, there shouldn't be any circles. Like you can move anyone on your
Dang.
side.
Okay, I figured it out. Never mind, I'm stupid. All right,
Okay.
we're ready to
You can-
start.
Okay.
Let's roll already.
Let's roll out already.
Yay!
Episode 6. I figured out D&D. Riker, you
little
want to recap
hand.
on us?
Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Last time, episode 5. This is episode 6. But last time, our adventurers continued their investigation of the pirate ship after finding the carcass of the captain and a few clues regarding the challenge that is tattooed on their arm. The words, "The Fey blood will consume the sea's heart." They know they are currently magically being watched, and they debate on whether it would be a good idea to lean into what these watchers want, or what they think that they want, or they disrupt their intentions and don't do what they're seemingly supposed to. Surprisingly, they chose the former, and wanting to find the other half of the captain's necklace currently in their possession, an item that seems to be important in this adventure, they sail into the massive storm to find the scary fish people who had originally stolen the other necklace. Our kobold rogue, Art, makes a comeback as he woke up in the sea nearby, barely remembering a conversation he had heard while he was unconscious by the pink mist. Mechanical voices that mentioned a mechanical heart Art had stolen, but would not test fate by stealing it back. The last episode ended as they disappeared into the low, smoky clouds of the storm, affixed into the singular part of the ocean. The last thing that they saw was a symbol projected in the sky of a rusty, broken gear. Lightning crashes, rain pouring like waterfall across the deck. Huge waves threaten to topple the ship sideways, and darkness ahead seems to beckon the ship to be swallowed by it. Now, as you guys are traveling into the storm, I need to know what everyone is doing to help get to your destination safely. This is what we call a skill challenge. So from the start of the this sail to where you guys decide to hop off, what are you guys doing on this ship to help it get to its destination? As it's being tossed side to side by the storm, rain falling, what are you guys doing?
I don't know. You haven't asked us the first question you need to ask us.
Oh. Should we roll already?
Inside the magic
He said the thing. Say the
Okay,
thing,
now I'm
Mark.
okay.
I thought one of you guys said it earlier. I'm like, okay, well, just that's that. That's what had happened.
Enough roll already.
Gosh dang it, roll already.
I
Well,
need
if
permission first. I'm sorry.
He's like a vampire. You have to check.
I've been invited into the game.
It's true. You guys do see that like some of the crates and barrels and even the cannon seem to be jostled back and forth and start rolling across the deck. You see that the kind of the wings or sails that are on the side of the ship, normally they'd be affixed on top, but this time they're on the side. They do see that they're flapping wildly in the winds of the storm, threatening to be ripped. The boat itself creaking heavily. Anyone have any idea of not to keep this boat from capsizing?
Now, last I remember, I believe me and Laz were at the helm of the ship trying to steer it together. That's
Correct.
the last thing that we had tried.
Me and Eugene. You and Eugene.
I ain't touching
Us.
that wheel.
Well, that's right.
No,
It was
but-
me and Eugene.
I'll respectfully pass on that.
Me and Eugene were forming the team again. We're trying to bond together again. It's been some time. There's been some arguments, but you know what? We're going to get back together and we're going to steer this ship directly into that hurricane. What do you say, Eugene?
Let's do it, man. I'm holding you up. You're really kind of heavy, though. I'm not that strong.
Ty
I've
got
been
a lot
holding you this whole time here.
I got a lot of gears in my pockets. I've been picking them up.
Okay. So I want Art to make an intelligence check, and Eugene to make a strength check. This will be your
fun.
piece of the puzzle in your helping to get the ship to safely through the
God.
storm.
All right.
Because you're holding this kobold up to help this kobold
Oh,
without your arms giving out.
I'm
Dirty
gonna,
20.
oh no.
Dirty 20.
I'm gonna
Dirty
burn my
20.
inspiration here, and I'm gonna re-roll that.
Love it.
See if I do any better. 15.
15. Okay. So you're holding out pretty good. There are some times where you kind of switch arms. You kind of like hold them like this, and then you switch arms and you hold them like this, and then you try to prop them up against your back for a minute, right? As the thing's walking from side to side. Lazarus, what are you doing to help this ship?
I think probably what I'll be doing is kind of like orchestrating the ropes to help out with Art. I'm gonna be just tightening ropes. I'm just gonna be out there kind of like Mickey Mouse in Fantasia, just like and like little ropes are kind of tightening and tying themselves up, and I'm just like, okay, all right, I need something. Come here. And like a little rope comes over, like goes over and just moving stuff around everywhere, and making sure that all the sails are not bursting.
Yeah, they're snaking around the deck. People are trying not to trip over them or you see one like cannon kind of slide to one part of the ship and the rope like backtracks and then go around the other way. I need you to make an Arcana check as you are doing this through your telekinesis,
Mm-hmm.
pulling and pushing the sails of the ship as to be effective, but not be ripped apart by the storm.
Ooh, that's gonna be a 25 on
Ooh,
your
25.
project.
Okay.
dang.
Successfully,
Pretty strong.
just snaking through everything, pulling and pushing knots that you've only done through. You've probably learned through your heritage or your
I've read
your
some
family.
nautical books. Just
Absolutely. Okay, Cassian, what are you doing on this ship to help out?
That too.
Esley, what are you doing on this ship to help out? Because I'm watching you.
Esley's kind of toward the front of the ship, kind of acting as lookout to see if she can spot anything either like above or even somewhat beneath the waters, in case any of the ugly sea people try to come up and do a sneak
Ooh.
attack.
Okay, I love it. As you're kind of going up to the top of the ship, or as high as you can, probably on top of that big shark mouth that kind of
Probably.
overarches the back of the ship. As you go up there and look around, I need you to make a perception check.
Oh, hell.
So look out for possible dangers.
Okay. 19.
19.
Ooh.
And as you are looking around, you don't see any like fish people or like biological hazards, but you do see the occasional rock that just sticks out of the sea. And then you also see right underneath the shore, as you're pretty proficient in recognizing these things since you are a water creature, but you see what looks like a reef bed. And you notify the people below, hey, there's a reef bed on the port side, and you guys take the wheel and you turn it just in time to miss it. Then you point out a rock, you miss it again. All the while, everyone else just being drenched in the rain as you hear lightning strikes. Cassian.
I'm gonna go over and be super helpful. I see that the things are flapping against the sails are flapping. I would like to go join them in the flapping, so I'm gonna go stand near the right one and just flap.
Yep.
Love it. Heck yeah. I need you to make a performance check.
How good is your flapping?
It's not very. It's a 6. No.
It's a 6.
Chicken dance.
Since you are not made of, cloth and rope and leather, you are unsuccessfully imitating these wings. However, you are keeping up the spirit of everyone on board during this harsh moment.
Cassian's holding the flashlight while fixes.
Like rave party.
Imagine Cassian's like one of those inflatable arm men.
Like the inflatable 2-man.
Yeah, you
And
can
you guys-
Cassian.
You guys are actually kind of impressed with yourselves as you're navigating through this storm. Waves again crashing over onto the ship, like almost carrying some bottles and crates with it. The lightning strikes again. I need everyone to roll a d6 for me.
Ooh.
Ooh. Right.
What are you making me do this
I got
for?
a 2.
2.
Sec.
1.
6.
Okay.
I got a 3.
Okay.
Good.
So,
Esley, what did you get?
My thing. There we go. I got a 5.
Ooh, okay. So as you, Cassian, and this kind of fits all in all, because you, Cassian, as you're at the top or the front of the ship, flapping your arms, it makes for perfect beacon for a lightning strike.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Take one for
Oh my god. You had us roll a d6 for lightning?
Yeah.
Summon lightning.
I rolled a d6, and if anyone and the number was 1. If anyone rolled a 1, they would have gotten struck by lightning.
I almost used my inspiration to re-roll, and then I went, "Nah, this won't be important. How bad am I burnt?"
Cassian, how much life do you normally have?
Oh god.
5.
45. You take 29 points of lightning damage.
Oh my god.
Strikes the front of the ship.
We just see you drop in the
God.
deck. Just Oh, that's concerning.
Eugene,
I don't
Just
like
see-
it anymore.
You guys, for a second, thought that the sun had come through the clouds as her place just turned into a radiant beacon, and in its place, once it's gone, is just this charred, blackened Castian with this impact burnt mark on the ship.
Little hair with like a little fire.
Yes.
Just shoes sticking up.
And like still static, like arcs between a couple hairs that's standing on end.
I'll run over to her.
Okay.
Medic?
Holy shit! Are you? Who cast it? Oh shit! Excuse me. And like a little rope. Sorry. Excuse me. Are you okay?
I don't
Oh my god, you're
like
dead?
being a ship anymore. Would not recommend mimicking the ship. The gods don't like it.
They really don't.
They
They
don't.
really don't like it at all.
I like the gods of the ocean. This is why I stay on the land.
That's a really good point. So are you okay? I
Statistically
can't.
speaking, I've never been struck by lightning in the forest. I'm just saying, if we could get off the boat to a forest, that'd be. Otherwise, aside from that, yes, I'm very, very burnt and like partially bloody. But doing good. How are you?
I agree with Theodore. I would very much like to get off this boat onto a forest as well. That would be
You would like
excellent.
to get off this mother flipping boat?
I would love to get off this
This
mother flipping
mother-flipping-
boat with all these mother flipping fish people.
As you guys
Oh.
are spraying again with another wave that hits your boat. You guys-
I'm going to. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not much of a healer, but here, I'm just gonna like tap you on the shoulder, and I'm gonna prestidigitate all the like charred, burnt away.
It's up at
Like-
least.
Sorry, I'm not very much of a healer, but I hope that helps.
I'll
Sorry.
take the
Yeah.
fashion restoration. Thank you,
There's
kindly.
and the parts of your shirt that was charred immediately evaporates. You tell me how much of your shirt is left over.
How spicy do we want to get with it?
Yeah.
That's why I'm leaving it up to you.
I definitely just remembered that there is a mending cantrip, and
Oh my god.
oops, that's fine.
I believe that's
Oh,
something
no.
Castian has.
She does. We'll see if she uses it.
Mm.
We'll make it like a tank, not a tank top. What is the crop top? Yeah.
Yeah,
Crop top with just like
Yeah.
some slashes.
yeah. Like super hot Castian moment here with the wind in her hair, sopping wet,
She's just
You
pissed
know.
off.
the
Yeah.
clothes disappearing.
Piece of hair still on fire.
Eugene, seeing his
Sparky.
friend get struck by lightning, I'm gonna point towards her and Cassian, everything's gonna be okay, all right? I can't come over there and help you right now, but these words, listen to them well. You're fucking awesome, man. And I'm gonna cast Healing Word and send out some
Aw.
love to her,
Nice.
and it heals 1d4 plus 4. Let's see. Oh, nice. 8. Hell yeah.
So 8 altogether? Heck yeah. Thank
8
you!
hit points coming back.
You're the best,
Look at
Eugene! You can do it!
I love the crop top. I'm jealous.
I think I'm gonna keep it this way. It kind of gives the rugged look. Like, don't mess with me, I'll lose.
I'll lose.
Don't mess with me, I'll cry.
And
Esley's
then-
gonna. Oh, I'm sorry. Go
Yeah,
on. Never-
go ahead,
Oh,
Esley.
okay. I was gonna say Esley's gonna kind of look over because she suddenly hears all the yelling going on behind her finally, and she kind of does a double take. She's like, "Cassie, when did you change outfits?"
It's a magical girl! I don't know!
Are you okay?
I feel stronger! Actually, no! It's the opposite of stronger, whatever that is!
I need that animated where the lightning strike was just the anime girl transformation.
Oh my gosh. Somebody make that an anime, please.
So the transformation just
That's the
ends
last
face
thing
down
people
on the
see before
ground.
they pass away. The magical girl transformation.
Yes. That's how you get robes and wings. You know? So Esley, you're the one that sees it first. Then, since you're still kind of up and looking around,
Yeah.
you see that the smoke in front of you, or the mist, or the clouds break almost abruptly as you guys are passing through one end of the storm into the eye.
Oh, great.
And the storm and the just kind of waves over your ship until you are sitting into what looks like the central of a tornado. And you look around, and the water where you're at in this little eye, perfectly calm. And you can see the sky above you still bright.
Okay. Ezra's gonna look back at everything happening, and she's gonna look back forward. She's gonna go, okay, I don't want anyone to panic, but we're in the eye. We're in the eye of this ugly storm.
I can see
Good.
that.
If we're in the
That's
eye,
what we
how do we
want,
know
right?
it's ugly? I thought beauty was in the eye of the beholder, so it would be beauty is in the eye of the bestormer.
Oh,
It's a
don't
bad
call the
one. I'm
beholder
gonna
for
live
this.
with it.
Please don't call the eye of the beholder here.
Better check for
Yeah,
concussion.
But this is where the ugly fish people are, so maybe it's actually ugly instead.
Can anyone make fish noises?
I'm not sure if fish have noises except for
I
blub
mean,
blub.
yeah, but like I don't know what has to do with anything.
I want to summon the fish people.
Oh, I can do it.
Summon them.
You can summon the fish people?
Yeah.
Should we summon the
Summon
fish
the
people?
fish people.
I'm gonna be honest, Esley. I completely forgot why we were selling out to the hurricane here. I was just offering my services, and now we're here. We need to get another amulet. Yeah.
Yep, and they
Yes.
got it. So
Oh,
if you
okay,
want
that
me
makes
to,
sense.
if you want me to summon for them, I will. Don't know if it'll
I mean,
work.
Is it just clear water in the center of the storm?
Yeah, it looks like clear water. Not clear water. It's ocean water, and it does seem a little
Yeah.
brackish.
Right.
It's not super clear, but it is calm in this area.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Just wanna
Why
make
are
sure
we
there wasn't
yelling
like a
then?
big rock in the middle of
Yeah.
it. It's like, well, you
Naturally,
didn't ask if there
No,
was.
as you guys got here, you know the ship now is at a slow rock. It's still soaking wet. Things kind of thrown apart all over the place. But you guys are safe from the storm in this area. It looks like.
Mm.
Do I notice that the storm is moving?
No,
It's just staying where it is?
looks like it.
All right, so I jimmy out, and I'm just like, all right, Eugene, let me down. Come on,
All
let me down.
There you go, and I drop him.
I'm like, I landed.
Technically, you boated because there's no land.
That's true. I boated.
You boated.
I boated down, and I turned to Eugene, and I'm like, all right, Eugene, looks like the storm's not moving, so we should drop anchor here. Do you know how to do that? Totally forgot.
Yeah, it's just right behind us. This cool looking like turny thing. I'm pretty sure we just gotta, hit it really hard and move it as hard as we can. I'm not super strong though, so I think we're gonna need like a group effort here to bring down the anchor. Guys,
What?
I think we need to drop anchor.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
All right, Eugene. I
Do you
guess
want my
this is-
permission or something?
You
No,
have
we
my
were
just-
blessing.
We were just communicating with the group. It's kind of a thing we should communicate, right? Right? I feel like that's a thing.
maybe they don't know how to drop anchor. I guess it's just you and me.
Yeah, I
man. Let's
guess. Sorry, I can't hear you.
Okay, we got
Just
it. You
drop
don't want
the
to do
anchor.
it. Just, you know what, Eugene? Come on. Just,
All right.
What are we doing?
don't worry about it. Just put aloe vera on yourself. You look pretty burnt still.
I would, but there's no plants.
Oh, check in one of the barrels. I'm sure it's in there somewhere. Come on, Eugene. Let's figure this out.
Go check. I will absolutely go check in this barrel.
All right, and I guess Art and I are gonna walk over to the anchor, which I think should be behind us, right?
First off, I want to make sure that's the anchor and not just something else that you're saying is the anchor.
Uh-oh.
There is an anchor
That's true.
Okay.
toward the side of the ship. There is
Okay.
one, yes. Esley had brought it up beforehand. If you guys want to release it now, you can.
I think you just drop anchor, yeah? Drop anchor?
Great.
Guys,
Yeah.
everybody good for us to drop anchor? Thumbs up, Esley, Cassian, Laz.
Okay. So you grab the little latch and you pull it to release.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot
Okay.
I
harder.
thought it was
And
gonna
it-
be way difficult.
And it starts dropping. And the chain itself kind of like trails off to follow the anchor as it continues down to probably the bottom. And it keeps going. And it keeps going. And you're running out of chain.
Oh.
You're really running out of chain.
Oh God,
I'm
were you
looking
safe?
over
And
the...
then, as it reaches its end, the whole boat is lurched sideways, tipped sideways. Everybody make a deck saving throw
Oh, fuck.
shit.
as it reached the end of its rope.
18.
Oh hell.
18. Okay.
That's
No,
fine. I
Hold
can
on, hold
swim.
on.
That's fine. I can swim.
That is an 8 for Eugene.
8. Okay.
That's a
Ooh,
9 for me.
twinsies. That's also an 8. For
Wow.
Lazarus.
Okay, Art, what did you roll?
Oh, I'm trying to see if there's any advantages I get for that. But
For deck
Yeah.
save.
okay, 21.
Okay, there.
21.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Art and Cassian are the only one that stays aboard the ship, as the rest of you are launched into the water. As the ship is violently shaken to one side.
Oh,
Art's just kind of standing there like, all right, that was not what I expected. Life raft. Life raft. Who else is on the ship? Who made it?
Hi.
Cassian, can you help me get a life raft for all our friends who just fell into the ocean?
Maybe. What do I have to do?
Step 1, find a life raft.
Oh, I failed that step already. Do they want a barrel?
A barrel might do. As
I'm
long
gonna
as there's
start
air in it.
chucking barrels at my friends.
Okay, make sure it's empty. Make sure it's empty.
Rolling.
They're not. I'm just chucking. I heard step
It's our one.
and that's all she heard.
Oh, man. Okay, you guys just throw a bunch of barrels over. Some of them, yeah, sink right away.
oh my god.
And then there are maybe 2 that you throw off, and then it tips to one side, and like a cannonball rolls out of one side and poof, into the water. But then it itself rights itself and floats up.
We are not made for the sea. I look over the bow and I'm like, you guys all right? Can you swim?
What the fuck, man? Why are you all throwing barrels at us?
I don't know. I asked.
It's step 1.
Duck!
That's it's not step
There's
1.
ducks?
You went straight to step 3 on that.
Let's
We're
find the
supposed-
ducks.
I look around the ship and I try and find some kind of life raft that might be just hanging around, a spare ship, boat, anything.
It is a small ship. There's not a life raft at all. But like you said, barrels would have been probably the best option if they were empty. But you did get 2 out there. So, your
Only one of
friends,
them is
one
drowning.
can swim great because she
Esley's
can
just
grow a
gonna give
tail.
the barrels to Eugene and Lazarus. She's fine.
She'll take the barrels, start pushing them towards the other guys.
Yeah. Here you
Oh, yeah.
go.
Forgot
I
about.
just hold on to one, and do like a little doggy paddle, like learning
Uh-huh.
how to swim. Like,
Yes, and Lazarus, it's then that you kind of notice something because you
goody.
decided to attune to both the water walk scroll and the water breathing scroll, right?
Mm.
correct.
Okay. So for the audience, we're doing a little bit different with scrolls and wizards because normally you had to pay a certain amount of money, take a certain amount of time, and then you can copy it into your spell book. What we're doing now is more of an attunement process to attune yourself with the magic of the scroll to get used to what it is. And to be able to internalize it yourself and write it down in your own spell book. But during that attunement process, some of the magic can be a little squirrely as far as what it is and the magic that you're trying to internalize. So with water walk, as you're trying to repel water or the magic of repelling water or staying afloat, water speed becomes 5 feet. So normally water speed is when you're moving through water, you're moving at half speed because it's difficult terrain. You're
Yeah.
moving at 5 feet. You're finding it extremely difficult to move through the water.
Very
The
thick
water
water.
breathing, and you don't really know this now, but just for the sake of for the future, you have disadvantage on breathing related dangers. So if there's like poison clouds
Sick.
or things like that, you will have disadvantage on things
It's gonna
when
write
you
this
breathe it
down.
in.
Thanks. Thanks.
He's gonna drown again. He's gonna drown again. I see it in the future.
Just sinks like a rock.
Yep.
Movement.
So he's like wading through this, and it feels like you're wading through syrup, essentially, Lazarus, as you're trying to go through. But Eugene, you start kicking back, and you make it back to the ship.
Do I see that he's struggling as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Can I stop and like try to help him and figure out what's going on exactly here before I get to the ship?
Yeah, you can try pulling him.
Okay. All right. Laz, buddy, you okay? Man, you're kicking. Dude, don't kick that hard. You're gonna exhaust yourself.
Water's really thick. It's really thick water over here. Stop playing on being in water yet.
Oh man, it's the
You had one
ocean.
anchor.
It's the ocean,
God.
buddy. It's okay. It's okay. Don't kick so
You
hard.
just let down the anchor.
And Eugene's going to grab Lazarus from the arm here and try to pull him over to his little barrel.
Okay. And as you're pulling him, it seems that you can get him a little faster than if he was kicking himself. Not a lot because you're still moving and you're pulling him, but
Yeah.
it does seem to be a little faster if you are pulling him instead of him doing it alone.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pull him and look over to Esley, who I assume is probably just like easily jumping in the water like a dolphin. I'm guessing
Yeah.
just fucking doing
Just chilling.
backflips and front flips and just enjoying her life.
She's just enjoying the water for a little bit before noticing that they're struggling.
Ez, help me! He said the water's thick. I don't understand what he's talking about though. The water seems fine. Can you help me pull him into shore or into the boat?
The water's thick, and then she kind of just slaps the top of the water. She's like, plain old water to me, but yeah, I can help. She comes over and she kind of like sits in front of them and she goes, okay, I need one of your arms, Eugene, and then Lazarus, give me your other arm. She's gonna lay on her back and hold her arms and kind of like swim backwards toward the ship. Would that work?
Okay. Yeah, that
Hell
works.
yeah.
Thank you.
I like that Esley and Castian have a combined IQ of 1 rock. And yet we're the polar opposites of Esley's at least helpful in her bullshit and Castian is the opposite.
Yeah,
We are yin and
helpful.
yang.
You make us feel good, you know.
I love that.
As long as she's helping you, I mean, you're like when you're pulling someone, usually that's at half speed, right? But as
Yeah.
you're pulling him, he's going 3 times the speed that he normally would. So there you go.
All right,
And you
we
guys
did
make it back to the ship. There's plenty of grabs for you to haul yourself back on.
Hell yeah.
Ugh. Everyone
Ugh.
okay?
I look over the bow again. I'm like, oh, thank God. I thank the gods. I thought you were. Whatever was going on with Laz.
I was dead?
It really seemed like you
Me
were.
too.
Really seemed like you were. What's going on? You didn't never learn how to swim?
What's going on? What happened with the anchor? Why did the ship do that? What happened?
I don't know. I know anchor dropped ship. Anchor stopped ship. I didn't think it was going to be that deep. Eugene, you saw the anchor, right?
Yeah, man, we said everybody were gonna drop ship. We gave thumbs up. We were
Yeah,
good.
you gave us a
This-
thumbs up with all your teeth. It's
This water's super
Right.
fucking deep, man. We're on like 300 feet. I don't know how fucking below that goes. Ez, do you know how deep this water is?
Yeah, I kind of forgot it's pretty deep, but deep to me is very different from you all, so that's
Was it
my
like
bad.
5 feet?
Oh, that's like a
Is that what-
puddle.
Yeah. 5.
Cassie made it though. That was nice. Yeah.
So I got a plan. If we can't land on the ocean floor because it's so far, let's swim up.
You first. Swim up right now. I dare you. I dare you.
She goes
right
back
now.
to clapping.
First off, Laz, don't say that because I'm scared of whatever ability she's gonna pop out
Lightning.
that we haven't learned yet.
I have abilities.
Honestly, I'd love to see it. Why not?
Okay, well, there
I
are two
could have used a bit
different
of swimming up over there.
there are two different axes that we should let's just stay level here and figure out what we need to do. I remember last time that you mentioned that the fish people are on the lower floor, right? Right, Esley?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I know one of us mentioned that you can breathe underwater for a little bit. Who was that?
Well, I mean, naturally, but
Okay, well I know you can, but I thought you were gonna like speed run somebody down there.
yeah. I
Nobody
can't
has
remember
breathe
who.
underwater spell? None?
I do. It's work.
Let's
working
check
out
him off the
kinks.
boat again. He got it.
No, hold on. He just
No,
got
no,
dry.
no, no.
He just got dry. Put him down. Put him down.
It's just so it's a work in progress, right? Like it's fine.
You got that right.
Matt, it's really magic's a really complicated thing. So I've been working with the scrolls, right? The water and the water walking and the water breathing, and I'm making progress on it. The water's really thick now, so that's good. I haven't really figured out the breathing part yet, but I'll get there.
Okay, well I got a lot of faith in you, buddy.
Very
I guess-
tired now.
I guess we should think of a plan in the meantime while you recover from your little swimming fit. First off,
Yeah.
how's everyone doing? Is everyone all right? Are you alive? I think we're alive.
The water felt really good. I liked it.
I mean, that's your hometown, ain't it? Basically,
Yeah.
hometown visitor. Yeah.
It just felt
Sports.
good to swim without the ugly fish people interrupting me.
Oh yeah, that's weird. Where are those people?
Oh, good point. I thought if they saw me in the water, they would have came right up, but she starts looking around the boat. This is kind of weird.
That is weird. I feel like we kind of just sailed out here for nothing now. I thought there's fish people falling from the sky. I didn't see one fish person.
Yeah.
Esley,
They'd be-
Where are they?
you would know that they're pretty deep in the water.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not something you can kind of see from the surface. I will say too, you've been here before. You're allowed to ask me questions about it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's Laura's melt brain activating. Easy.
I mean,
Oh, lordy.
if they're pretty deep down there, then I mean, unless they're patrolling, I mean, they have this whole storm going on up here, so I probably don't feel the need to.
I would assume they're further deep down, and sorry, I had forgotten. Esley apparently has dark vision that goes up to about 60 feet. Forgot about that. So, I guess what I could do, just to kind of confirm, I'm not very stealthy, but I could swim down there just to see if they actually are down there.
Check Esley off the boat.
No.
We can lure them out, guys. We can set a trap up here.
I think us being on the ship is kind of a trap in itself. I mean, they're gonna look up and see that we're up here, right? And we also did kind of drop an anchor on their home, so I feel like that's kind of an alert.
I mean, as
Eugene,
long as we didn't hit one in the head.
what if we stick our heads under the water and yell?
That would
So-
work for me. I'm worried about y'all. That would be a lot of water going go right in your lungs, and that'd be
You
bad.
don't breathe it in, you just yell it out.
I
mean,
mean, you're not wrong. I forgot
Cassian's
there's
got a
bubbles
point.
when y'all yell.
I mean, I could also cast a message down to them and tell them that we're here for the amulet and we're gonna kill them if they don't give it to us.
A bit too threatening,
Love
if I have to say
Castian.
so.
Or we can negotiate a trade. You know, maybe we can buy the amulet off of him. What do they like to? I mean, what's their currency? Do we know what they fucking use to spend money here? Is it
Doubloons?
shells like fucking Esley has here? Because I've got a few shells.
I mean,
If
got a
if I
lot of
was, if I had a bit more time, I could maybe get these spells under control, and I could just go down there.
I would say that might be a good way to go about things. Maybe Esley, since this is kind of your home turf, maybe you go do some recon first, figure out if there's down there, and then make it back to us within the next. I don't know. How long would it take you to go down there, look around, and come back up? About like 20, 30 minutes?
She's kind of, you see her counting on her fingers and kind of looking up at the sky, muttering to herself, and then pauses, and then she nods. She's like, yeah, about 30 minutes.
Do I trust her intuition on this? Is she actually like, yeah, 30 minutes? Or she's like, that's a number?
Like the
I don't
wall
know,
was 50
Esley.
feet.
You can do an inside check on Esley. I don't know.
Riker, why can't you read the players' minds? God damn it!
I don't. This is one thing. Some things, very few things. This is one of those things.
Oh, my babe. You know what, I'll do it for the fun of it. Why not? Why not? Let's see. Esley, what are you? That was a nat 20. What are you
Oh,
thinking?
nice.
Are you lying to me?
All right.
She is, she's not sure.
She's also lying to herself, if so.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'm like looking at you and I'm like, this. All right, Laz, do you think you can get your spells under control within the next 45 minutes to an hour? He's having a stroke.
Maybe, you know, well, maybe.
Man, that water really messed him up. All right, Esley, I'm trusting you. Absolutely. You're part of the Colds now. And part of being part of the Colds is carrying your weight. So please, if you
Have
can't
any of us
please
done
recall. I'm just saying none of us can do that, and I'm really banking on this part for her because she can swim really good. And I just saw Laz really just gulp some water for a moment.
Thick
Lazarus,
water.
I can reread the exact rules for everyone if
Yeah.
you would like, or if you want to keep it kind of down low, I can do that too.
Yeah, that's good. I'm good.
I don't know what that means.
What does that mean?
No,
Can I roll
no,
inside?
I know what the rules
Tom?
are. I know it. Yes, I know what the rules are.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so Esley kind of just nods eagerly. She gives everybody a hug, and then she runs off to the boat and jumps, and she goes, and she dives into the water.
I didn't
And
hear
she
a word
dives
that
into the
she
water.
said, by the way, when she dove
It was
in.
it was a
Nobody-
pitch only dogs could hear.
Yeah, it was a siren frequency.
She's already speaking fish or dolphin. She's like,
Did
Just
she just speak
dolphin.
fucking dolphin, guys? What the fuck?
Okay. You're just swimming down there, Esley?
Pretty much. Unless I run into
Okay.
anything, but yeah. That sucks.
And you remember that these guys are very aggressive people.
Yeah.
So you go straight down.
Yeah.
You
Oh
did.
god.
Oh boy.
like
Um,
an
I thought you were
anchor.
reconned.
Yeah, I forgot my stealth was a disadvantage. Oopsie.
What?
All right. What's your armor class?
oh no.
Oh god.
17.
Ooh.
Okay.
We're just gonna see a tail float up to the surface.
You might.
Just a dead body.
Riker, am I dead?
One
now
second.
She's really cold.
I'm still rolling.
Oh
You're
god.
fine.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Luckily, a lot of them are missing you the first time.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So we know they're down there. That's good.
That's good.
Maybe we'll know they're down there if she comes back alive and tells us.
Are the javelins shooting up in the water into the ship?
No.
Oh God.
She went down there, and I'll just describe to you kind of, Esley, what you find.
Okay.
Is that as you're kind of swimming down, it takes you a few minutes to get to where the seaweed is growing up, and you know that there is like a forest of seaweed in the area, kind of on top of a coral reef,
Gotcha.
and the seaweed creates a lot of cover.
Okay,
And so
good.
as you're kind of going down and you reach just past the seaweed cover, you are swarmed with
Great.
about 12 of these fish people
Oh great.
and a couple sharks.
Oh,
Why sharks?
There are
Okay.
sharks.
It do be ocean.
So with the swarm itself of the fish people, you take 31 points of damage as there are biting and clawing at you. And then the two sharks, we're going to see if they get you. One of them does.
Ooh.
God, I'm dead.
And then the other one just misses. But you take another 9 points of damage as
I'm
your
about to
rig
die.
is ripped up by this
My leg or my
tiger
fin?
shark. Gigantic shark, by the way.
Leg or fin? Because I think she would have her tail.
You need to do something this round,
Great.
or
Yeah.
your character will die.
Great.
Oh my
Okay. Hold on. I forgot how to do the damage on this thing. It's okay. So you said 32, then 9, so 41 points of damage.
Yes.
Frick, man. All right.
Do we as a party see what's happening?
You sent her down alone, guys.
oops.
Yeah.
I don't know how any of us could have gone down, to be honest.
Hold on, I'm reading.
Lazarus is turning red. He's like,
I'm working on it. It takes time.
They
I'm
knew
shy.
you guys
told you
were
it'd
coming.
take time.
They knew you guys were coming.
anchor gave
There
us
was an
away.
anchor
Mhm.
and falling debris. I mean, the anchor. I mean, they could have like swung like just above the forest, and they couldn't have missed that. But definitely when cannonballs started falling, they're like, "What's that rustling up there?"
Mm-hmm.
You
Okay,
should disengage.
Run,
Can-
Esley. Swim,
can
Esley.
Can I cast Spirit Guardians to kind of help me get away?
You can cast Spirit Guardians. Yes.
Okay. Cast Spirit
God.
Guardians.
What does Esley's Spirit Guardians look like?
Oh boy. So, oh man. Sorry, it's like been months since I've actually cast this
Okay.
from the other campaign. It doesn't tell me how many I get. Uh-oh.
Isn't it 3? Or maybe
it
I'm thinking of
3?
a different spell. I don't know. I'm new to D&D. I shouldn't shut
What,
I
the
should
Spirit
shut up.
Spirit
There's no
Guardians?
number to it.
Yeah, I don't remember how many I get.
It's
and
just
I'm
an
not seeing it
aura.
on
It can
here.
look
There's-
like
yeah,
or
it's
have
just
as
an
many
aura.
as you want.
But I'm saying like if you're conjuring magical spirits to
Okay.
protect you, I'm just asking what they
True.
look like for Esley.
Oh, they're gonna look like angry little tiger sharks, except there's gonna be one little cute shark that looks like a puppy until it gets booped on the snoop and then it becomes angry.
Okay. While Esley's body's getting ripped apart, a little spiritual tiger shark comes to the screen with a little puppy face and just does a little cute. Blood goes everywhere behind him. Just just pausing the screen for a second. No, but while you do that, that is now damaging everyone that comes into this aura around you. Okay,
Okay.
it's being used as a deterrent. So
Okay.
this is going to come down to a single roll.
Great.
Unfortunately,
Oh,
Great.
God.
you're going to make an intimidation check
Oh, great.
Oh
to
Oh my
scare
God.
these fish enough to keep them from continuing to attack.
Hold on, where's my intimidation?
Oh,
Alright.
Eugene, if only you had inspiration.
Okay. No, wait, no. No.
no! Yeah, we should have given her inspiration before she went down.
Am I allowed to use like my sending spell to like send love and hope down there with her if I haven't heard from her in a while? Can she tell us like what's going on if I cast sending down there?
Sure. As
That's not what I thought it
as-
was.
as Esley is being ripped apart, the last words that she hears
Oh,
is
great.
Eugene speaking to her mind. What do you say, buddy?
Oh man.
Let's see.
Hey, how you doing?
What you doing? What you wearing?
Hey, good luck. We just wanted to let you know. Good luck, and we're all counting on you.
No pressure.
So, I cast sending short message up to 25 words or less to the creature that I know here. And I can send this message across any distance, even other planes
just
of
25
existence.
words. So definitely
Yep.
hear you.
There's a 5% chance, though, that the message doesn't arrive.
Oh,
So,
great.
Well, if they're unwilling, yeah, but
Okay.
also she gets to say something back. So,
Right.
Leslie,
Okay.
prepare something in return. Your last words.
Just
Okay.
Question before I
Help.
send my last, so we're sending last words here. Am I allowed to send bardic inspiration through sending or no? Or does it not allow for spells to be sent, just words? Okay. Hey, it's Eugene. Haven't heard from you in a while. Everything okay down there? Can we do anything to help you? We love you. Never forget that.
Esley's eyes kind of water up before sending back up to the rest of them. They're here. They trapped me. I'm not coming back. I'm sorry. I love you. And thank you for being the family that I never had.
Eugene fills with tears as he hears this message and doesn't believe it, and he turns to the group and says those words as Esley says them to Eugene. Guys,
What?
I think Esley was ambushed and I think she's dead.
What? No. She was literally just here a second ago. We just sat her down and looked around.
I think that those guys knew that we were here with everything that we did up to this. We dropped the anchor, the
All the
shit went
commotion.
overboard, and I think they killed her. We have to figure something out. We have to go down there and we have to save her before we have to save her, man. Guys?
How?
I don't know. Can you breathe underwater yet?
No! It's been like 15 minutes!
I don't know what to do, man.
I don't know. Wait! Fuck! Oh, shit.
I didn't think it was going to turn out like that. I just asked her to check it out real quick. Ambushed?
Cass? Anything?
Castian's just in shock. She's not exactly sure what to do yet.
Oh no.
There has to be something that any of us can do. Anybody. I can't breathe underwater.
I have to ask a rules question here
Oh.
because I don't know
Absolutely.
how well this will work. Autoluke's resilient sphere. Can I use that as a, albeit short,
Yes.
but very fast submarine?
Uh-huh. True. Nothing, not even physical object, energy, or spell effects can pass through the barrier, in or out. So you would be able to get down there. Nothing you do could pass outside of it. Nothing that is outside can pass into it. But yeah, you can jump off and fall in, and you have this basically 30 feet sphere submarine that will potentially work. Yes.
Can I travel with Laz?
So anyone within
Can
the
I?
30 feet, as long as you're inside it when he casts it, yeah, you can be inside.
Oh, God.
Okay.
How far? Do we know roughly how long that anchor was? Like, I mean, do we have any
I just
knowledge?
don't know. I don't know if
of
we'll
that?
get down there fast enough to do anything.
Well, I could
Also,
cast.
we are kind of just doing exactly what she did, except we can't even breathe underwater. So who knows what would happen?
Can I cast Dimension Door and like go down there and then bring her back through the door? Technically, like, does it allow me to teleport and then come back, or just a single teleport? Because I'm still kind of confused on dimension door.
It's a
I will
one-way.
also say that if you are trying to attempt to revivify or do something like that with a corpse, you literally have minutes, and you guys are wasting a lot of time talking.
2 questions.
Uh,
Do mermaids float?
Dead fish,
Dead fish float.
they could
All right.
be.
Fish.
I'm going
Fish
to
float.
lean over the side and yell into the water, accidentally casting thaumaturgy. And my voice will boom 3 times out, and it was already loud. And I'm just going to yell, "Hey, we have your amulet!" over and over and over again to distract the fish people. Or summon them, depending on your term of words.
I'm
Okay.
going to, well, unless something happens with that, I'm going to grab Eugene and jump off the boat.
Oh,
I have a plan.
Okay.
I have a plan. Real quick plan.
Nope, they
Cassie.
just
There's another plan.
Oh shit, he jumps. All right, fuck.
Ah! I just go off the boat.
Okay, so
Okay.
Eugene is with Laz. I go over to Cassian and I'm like, Cassian, yell thaumaturgy on the other side of the boat so they go to that end. It'll
What's
distract them away.
thaumaturgy? But I'll go yell on that side. So she
Yeah,
goes,
do what you did just a second ago, but on the other side, so it'll distract them. Laz and I reach over and I give a thumbs up. I'm like, God help them.
I literally shrug at you and into the water, Autoluke's resilient sphere around me and Eugene, and I would like us to sink like the fastest rock possible.
Okay, and you do just
Great.
the gravity that normally would pull you guys. I mean, you don't sink. I mean, you're not falling by any means, but you're sinking, and you are sinking fast. As you reach the point where the water is murky and very cloudy, and you realize that there is a red tint to it, and the seaweed itself comes and kind of opens up a way for you to fall through, and you guys see a bunch of these scary-looking teethed and gilled creatures come at you with claws and teeth, just knocking against your sphere as you continue to plummet. It gets to a point where you fall maybe, you'd say maybe like 60 feet past the start, and then they break away and they disappear, not knowing exactly where they go, and then you reach the bottom, the big old sand cloud.
Eugene, we don't have very much time. I'm gonna let this thing go.
Okay.
You need to grab Esley and door her back to the ship.
Do you want me to cast Dimension Door and leave you down here?
I need you to grab Esley and dimension door back to the ship.
Okay. All right, man. And I have dark vision, so can I see Esley, like, no problem where she is?
You can't see where you are, but you definitely passed a body on your way down. If you continue to swim up and hopefully swim up fast, you could probably reach her.
All right. If I cast fly with my little certain, can I fly up quicker than swimming?
No, it doesn't
Or
give
no?
you a swimming speed.
Oh, damn it. Okay, I was kind of curious about that. All right.
You can swim up, but that's flying, but you can't swim down in water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Just be a bullshit,
right.
bro.
Okay. That's fine. I'm going to also quickly cast Bark Skin on, oh my God, Lazarus with my certain, and give him that extra buff of AC of can't be less than 16. So,
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
And I'm going to, I guess, hop out of this fucking thing and start swimming
As
up.
it disappears, you guys are engulfed with water as it comes onto you guys all at once. And you start, like, the intense density immediately hurts your ears as it pops forcibly. And as you're yelling up at the boat, Castian, I need you to make a persuasion check.
Okay. Please. Can I use inspiration here?
Do you have inspiration?
It didn't matter that much anyway. But yeah, I had one left over from Eugene that I don't think I've used an inspiration.
Yeah, you can use it, absolutely.
Are you
It's a
talking about
12.
the Bardic,
Okay.
the Bardic one that gives you a +8?
Oh.
Because I gave you that.
Oh, well then my first roll was a 12. So do I roll a? No, I just add an 8, or do I roll a d8?
You would
It
roll a
says
d8.
roll a
Roll
d8.
D8.
Yeah, yeah.
Please. 2.
And
So
then-
14.
14. Okay. And then for you, Eugene, I need you to make an initiative check.
Uh-oh.
So this
Okay.
is not to start a combat, but to see if you're fast enough to get to reach her before they close in on you.
Okay. That was a 10 initiative.
That was a 10. Okay.
Yeah.
As you're swimming up to her, again, you're pretty slow. As far as a as a human inside water can be, right? Where fish people, they can swim in and out of this no problem. You are struggling
Fair.
to reach to go very fast at all. However, you do see a body kind of above you, and it's easier to see now that the light is kind of shimmering it down from above. You do see a floating silhouette that's just tattered and bloody. And there are a couple that do lurch out of the seaweed to get you. Let's see if they hit. Does a 15 and a 12 hit?
The 12 does not, but the 15 does. I have an AC of 13.
Okay, so you take 4 points of damage as you reach her body and you grab it.
Okay, so real quick, can I use a reaction of Hellish Rebuke on that monster that hit me then?
Absolutely, you can.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm gonna point my finger at the creature that damaged me, and I'm gonna surround it with hellish flames. The creature must make a dexterity saving throw. It takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
That is fantastic. So normally you would need a verbal component to cast this spell, meaning you need
okay.
to speak. So underwater, normally how this would work is you would have to give up your air in order to breathe. Now I'm going to check Dimension Door. And it also has a verbal component. So you can either give up your breath for Hellish Rebuke, or you can give up your breath for Dimension Door.
I'll save it for Dimension Door. Then I won't attack them
Okay.
with the Hellish Rebuke. Then.
Okay, so as you reach out, you expel your breath to grab her and to cast Dimension Door.
Yep.
As you disappear again, an open space pocket of water opens up, refills, and you appear again on the deck of the ship.
Can I flip the bird before I fucking get out of there? I just want to be like, "Fuck you, non-verbally, bitch." And that's what I'm
Absolutely.
gonna say. Yeah.
Absolutely.
As I fucking grab and we teleport right next to where Art and Cass, like right in the middle of the ship, is where I'd like to teleport to.
Heck yeah. So you go up there. Now, Lazarus, as soon as you let go of that spell, you realize just how dark it is down here. Do you have dark vision? You do. So you can see a little bit how it is very, very dark. And you know you have a limited amount of time before maybe they find you. What do you do?
I'm going to how deep are we? Am I now?
Maybe 200 feet.
Okay. Right. I'm going to use all the strength I have. I'm gonna start trying my best to walk up this water.
Oh.
You walk up the water.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's thick, right?
It is.
It's climbing it like a ladder.
It is. I will say with water walk, if you cast it, okay, if you cast water walk, you are, by way of the spell, you are expelled to the surface very quickly.
Mm.
Are you casting the spell?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it.
Okay. So you cast the spell and you are still attuning to it, which means you
Mhm.
need to make a DC 13 check, but you are still attuning, which means it's a disadvantage.
Yep.
So go ahead and roll.
Oh god.
DC 13.
Yep.
And I am. What am I adding to this, if anything?
This is your spell casting modifier.
Spellcasting mod. So okay, cool, gotcha.
Yeah.
Suspense.
It's 13.
Me too.
Oh! As he expels a breath to cast, he expels the only breath that he has to cast this one spell at disadvantage while he's attuning to it. And his body starts shooting towards the surface of the water, bending around him to get him to the surface. An arcane pulse coming from you. In this moment, you feel the weave interacting with your soul as you rocket through the water, and you feel a large thud as you like hit one of these fish people on the way up, and you go like to the side, like spins off into the water, and you go. You guys see him rocket out of the water, and then belly flop on the surface.
Cassian turns to Lazarus. See, that's how you swim up, but why'd you stop?
God, Laz, are you all right? What happened? More importantly,
Wow.
Estalee,
Oh, yeah.
Eugene,
Esley! And she goes to
This
hug
all-
Esley and cast Spare the Dying on her.
Wow.
Accidentally.
So Lazarus, Eugene, and Cassian all get inspiration for your parts in helping that.
Yay!
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
And Esley, Cassian, you know that you basically had seconds to spare as you reach over to her bloody and scraped and cut body and cast Spare the Dying.
Oh, I just tackled her and hugged her and accidentally
Aw.
cast it.
So
So I'm covered in blood, slightly burnt still from the lightning, rolling around with my fish friend.
actually, hold on. Is it the right spell?
Uh-oh.
I also have, well, I don't know if that, yeah, you touch a living creature that has 0 hit points, the creature becomes stable. The spell has no effect on undead or constructs.
Yes.
Right.
There's also another one that I'm thinking of here. What is it called? Because Spare the Dying, unfortunately, works only on the living. It's to keep people from stable means that they stop rolling death saving throws.
And
So
she's already rolled
actually-
all of them?
With this time, I'm going to have her roll.
Okay.
I'm going to have her roll 3 times.
Oh.
These 3 times will determine if she is still alive or if she is dead
Oh, great.
Oh my
upon
god.
this
No
cast.
pressure. Am I
What do I
rolling with
need?
another corpse or not?
So, Esley, go ahead and roll me your first one.
What am I? Which die am I rolling again?
It's just 1d20. That is it.
Okay. Oh, I. Stop! Give me my dice. Oh wait, what? No. What is this doing? Hold on. I
What are you
broke it.
rolling on?
Yeah.
I don't know. I broke it.
If you have a physical dice, you could roll that too.
I do, but I don't know where I put them.
It should just be the bottom left corner. You click the
Mhm.
button and then it
I
goes-
was, but it was like pulling up a menu, and it's like, oh, roll like this, and it's still doing it. What the
When you
hell?
What the
scroll all the
hell?
way to the top, it'll say like the menus, the D4, the D6, etc. When you go up to the top, it should have D20.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay,
So you
well-
click on that once and you roll it.
Oh no!
Oh.
Okay, that is one
So-
failure.
4?
Okay.
Mm,
Oh god.
Do I do it again?
Yeah.
Yes, you do it again.
Okay.
9.
That is one more fail.
Oh god.
Okay. So this next roll, if it is less than 10,
Great.
that's it.
don't you have inspiration?
Do I
Not
have
on death saving throws.
Damn.
I'm dead.
What did you roll?
Oh,
Oh,
6.
6.
I'm dead.
Do you not add your constitution to your death saving throws?
Uh-uh.
No?
I
Okay.
ironically I have Revivify, but I can't Revivify myself.
Okay.
I'm
Oh my
depressed. I'm depressed now.
So as Cassian, you go over to this body and cast your spell. Unfortunately, it does not find purchase. There is another spell called Gentle Repose, which keeps bodies from decomposing in order to cast Revivify on them later. But it's if you have it prepared.
I don't, but with how Castian works, where she's accidentally casting spells, if she were to pray to her god, and her god can sometimes accidentally do spells, is that something that's possible?
Okay. I will say in this moment, sure. I'm giving you guys every single possible
Because Laura
way
sucks at rolling saving
to
throws.
help this character. This will be an extremely hard roll. Because normally clerics get their divine call or their ability to call upon their god at level 10. You're
Oh.
attempting to do it a little bit earlier.
Oh crud.
So I need you to describe what you do, and then roll a percentile dice. So that's a D100, and it needs to be your level or lower.
Oh god.
So 7 or lower on a
Great.
D100.
Oh god, we're screwed.
Roll a 1, Ray.
Okay, firstly I don't know how to roll a D100 on here.
So it's
It's
the
the,
2 dice together
Oh, okay, thank
on that
goodness.
menu.
I was going up
Oh.
with like numbers and just go past it. Okay.
Mhm.
So Cassian gets up from wrestling with her dead fish friend and takes her staff, plants it on her fish friend, just smack right there, and the little crystal inside of it starts to glow, and she starts to pray, and she says, "Sup, it's me. I'm not sure if you're really there because you haven't seemed to have been. I don't mean to judge, but you haven't seemed to be there throughout, most of my existence. However, this fish is pretty cool, and she's really nice, and she was trying to help us out, and I should have chucked me off of the boat, but instead we chucked Esley, and now I feel really bad about it. And if you could, please help my friend. That'd be really chill of you. And if not, we're gonna have words. But until then, please help." And then she rolls the D100.
Okay.
It is a
Oh
79.
god.
Oh.
There's a 7 in there.
There is a 7 in there.
There's a 7.
There is a 7 in there.
There's a 7. That's pretty close.
There's a
One of
Should
them
7
burn
in
died
there.
her
at 7, so
inspiration
that's
to
pretty
try
cool.
again.
So you get, I don't know if I got
Yeah, she
inspiration for rolling with a corpse.
If you want to use your inspiration to roll again, sure.
Fuck it, why not?
At this
Oh,
point,
God, Ray.
sure.
Come on, live.
40.
Oh, damn.
Uh,
Well, I know.
as you did your best, your god does not hear your call. Does not answer it. Whether they are not listening, not hear, or think better, they did not answer your prayer.
It's hard to think worse than Castian. Hey, anybody
As
else got anything?
Laz, I assume you get up and make your way over to the boat.
Yeah. I'll oh shit. I'll get up. And I will kind of hobble over to the boat.
Mm-hmm.
I will climb up over the boat. What happened? Is she okay?
No.
No.
They tried everything, Lass. She's gone. Art kind of steps away because he, even though it was part of our mission here to try and get out, he can't help but feel basically totally responsible for this. Even though he thought it was just going to be routine, but it wasn't. He didn't expect somebody to die this early. Or just die in general. So he steps away.
Laz, we tried everything, man. Cassian tried to call upon our gods. We don't know what to do, man. She's gone.
We didn't try everything. We don't ever try everything. We just do shit. We're like, oh hey, we'll just fucking like stomping around and like kicking things. Kind of like a big angry child. And we don't try everything. We just do dumb shit and expect it to work. We don't know where we are. Things were looking okay. It was like, oh, it's a big game, and it's not.
Look, Laz, none of us
People are getting
asked.
hurt. And this stupid. I'm just gonna like. This is what we want to see. This is what you want. It's to play your game. We're playing it. We're fucking playing it. God damn it.
Look, Laz, none of us asked to be here. And this is probably what they do want to see. This story, this whole game, this everything. It's not your fault. It's not anybody's fault. We didn't ask for this.
No,
But-
it's my fault.
No, it's not.
No, I could have stopped this. But I thought I might relax. I should have known better than that. Step back and look what happens. I could have done something. I always do. always do. When I don't, just like everything else.
I reach up and I give Laz a good smack. Good come to God's moment. And I say, snap out of it, Laz. Come on, man. Look, if you want to do something, we can't sit around and just look. It's tragic, I know. And I feel 100% responsible for her death on this part. But if you want to honor her, or at least do something about it, we got to move. We got to get out of this game and find out the people who are responsible for this thing. Because I know that's what she would have wanted for all of us to get out of here. For Eugene, for Castian, for me, for you. If I could bring her back, if any of us could bring her back, we would. Castian, you just gonna let this affect us? Eugene?
I could try hugging her again, but I don't know if that'll work.
It may not, but getting out of this game and moving forward and finding out the people who are responsible, that's what we need to do to honor her, to put an end to these games in the future so people like Esley don't get affected like this again in the future.
How do we do that?
By beating their game. By beating their game.
Like this?
Beating the shit out of them.
Like what we were just doing right now.
You want me to smack you again? Want to smack you again?
I wish you would.
Maybe I will. But there are some fish motherfuckers that we need to slap first.
Hit me then. Come on. I'm right here. I'm
Yeah,
not going anywhere. I'm starting this fucking boat.
Hey, I said they're fish motherfuckers.
With a bunch of angry fishmen below us.
I look around. I say, you know what? Look, we'll okay, you know what? Let's put a pin on this. We need to figure out how to get out of this situation now.
I've got an idea. That's never a good sign.
No, it is
Castian
not.
having
Yeah, Cassian's
seen
got a great idea, I'm sure.
having seen Lazarus and Art about to slap each other, she walks over and just slaps the hell out of Esley's corpse and accidentally casts Speak with the Dead.
You couldn't hear me, but I screamed, "Oh, what the fuck?"
I turned to
Question, Esley!
I turned to Cassian and I'm like, very disrespectful. Very disrespectful.
Gonna die out here.
So I get 5 questions, right?
You do,
God.
yes.
Does Esley just snap up like
Yeah, well, yeah, Esley like sits straight up.
okay, Art just immediately reacts like ah!
Cassian turns to Eugene. You, no questions. You've tried this twice. No questions. Esley, while you were down there, did you see the amulet?
Like looking at Riker, because okay. No, I didn't see the amulet anywhere.
Art, you got a question? Because I can make up other ones.
I don't have a question, but I got an idea. Nobody asks questions. Because if we don't ask the questions, she can't go back to death, right? Right? That's how that's how that works. That's how that works.
Careful.
Not a question.
This
beat
is
the code.
amazing.
We
Some
basically
things were
got it
done.
back.
First, the cinematic experience.
Well, what are we if not cinematic right now?
Esley
That's
move, or do we have to like
question.
carry around
Emotions
a dead
flaring,
Right,
tensions
right.
It's
running
just-
high.
It's literally just her mouth that's working. This is gonna be Weekend at Bernie's, essentially. You have a body.
Did she at least cry?
Come on, there's a
Weekend at
remnants
Esley's.
of a soul in
We
there.
get it, Esley's. Can she at least cry, or is it just the mouth?
No, it's technically not
Okay.
even your spirit
Well,
that's
true.
talking. It's just your body reacting to your memory.
Mm.
Mhm.
Oh
Gotcha.
man, that really sucks. I feel
Oh
bad.
man.
I feel really.
Can we cast suggestion and send her down to get the amulet? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, if you have like a raise, like a control dead or summon
You
dead
know,
spell,
that's
summon
what
undead,
does.
you could.
I feel
No,
like this is
the
very
dead one
morally
does.
wrong.
Can the dead one cast it on herself? No.
Can the dead one cast Revivify on herself?
Now that she can speak.
So genuinely, if we don't ask her questions, she'll say,
Technically, the spell lasts 10 minutes. You have
Okay.
5 questions to ask between that 10 minutes. But again, if you cinematically want to take your body Weekend at Bernie style, I think that would be a fun time.
let's do that.
What were you gonna say, Sai?
I guess Could her corpse cast Revivify on herself to bring her back to life?
No.
That's a stretch.
Shit.
We already got the grace of.
Unfortunately, my newbie butt knew that wasn't gonna work, but I wanted to make the joke.
We're
anyway.
already like 5 checks in that we can't cash.
Yeah.
Look, I'm dealing through the
We're
stages
on
of
our
grief here.
10th credit card, bud.
I am not at acceptance yet.
So we've got our friend's corpse.
Yeah, this is denial currently. This is denial.
Very denial.
Yeah.
This is a Delulu moment.
All right, Castiel, what were you trying to tell us?
We've got our friend's corpse just to
Yes,
chill
we
with
do.
us for a bit. We don't know where the fish people are, right? Not a question for you, Esley. The rest of you. We don't know where our fish friends are, right?
That's in the water. That's all we
They're below
know.
us.
But Esley didn't see the pendant with them.
I mean, Esley didn't say nothing at all before their
We also have a
demise.
pendant. Do you see it right now?
Where is our pendant?
Wait
What a great
minute.
question!
Who has the pendant?
I do. It's in my pocket.
Oh, I didn't know
Like-
you had the pocket. I didn't know you had it in there. Okay.
What if we lure them up with the other pendant, though? Right,
That's
Laz?
what I was trying.
That's what. Yeah, that's what.
But we don't know where it
Cassian
is.
What? True. I mean, with the fish people, I suppose. Ah, man.
I mean, with the fish people can mean a lot of different things.
Could be with their king or something as well, maybe, or like
Could
some
be in a
guard.
chest
Some
somewhere. It could be around the neck. It could be eaten by one of them for all we know. We don't know. We just with the fish people.
I look back at Esley again. I just kind of look at them, just. So wrong. It's so wrong.
Yeah, this is fucked up.
She's just looking into space.
I will say that like Esley's person, her body, she's been here before. She knows it in and out.
Mm-hmm.
Questions she could have asked when she was alive, but questions we now can ask while she's dead.
That's a good point.
Fair enough. I guess it kind of resembles the friendship that
Does
we
she
had.
know where they put it?
Let's ask. her.
Esley, do you know where they put the pendant?
Keep looking at her.
You do know where they put the pendant, and it's on the leader's
Esley.
neck.
It's on the leader's neck. Is that what you said?
Yep, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is. He
I'm
wears
sorry.
it
This was
personally.
like nothing that we discussed beforehand, so I'm like blind AF at the moment.
Well, we did.
Oh, wait.
We did.
I don't recall you telling me I was gonna die.
You're in
but
trouble
okay.
with Dad. You're in trouble with Dad now.
Now
He's
we
doing
need
the
our
right
rolling
thing.
filter off.
He's in trouble with Dad.
All right, so she tells us that it's with the leader. Is that correct?
Okay, that's two
Yeah.
questions.
I got it written down.
Okay. Should I ask a third?
What would be your third? Asking to
Me.
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 I'm gonna leave it up to Esley if she's gonna answer any of these other ones.
Okay, thank you,
Oh,
Lord.
goody.
Esley, don't answer any questions. Let's direct it at you,
I
please.
feel like Cassian's just gonna cover her mouth until the question's directed at her.
Yeah,
You
Cover
should
her
ask
mouth
how
and
many
ears.
of them there are.
that's a good
I'll-
question, Laz. That's a good
That's
question.
true.
How many of them
That's a
there
good
are?
question.
She should know.
Esley, what is the population of the fish people who are trying to attack us?
You would know that there was about a couple dozen, about. So it seemed that half of them had come out to meet you where you were at.
That's about the number I was gonna say. Grand total of about 40. Half of them bombarded me, so that was 20.
Half a dozen. I think that's.
Okay.
Isn't half a dozen 6, guys?
I was gonna say I thought half a dozen was 6.
Well, it's a couple dozen. I said a
Oh.
couple dozen.
Oh,
Couple
That's the
dozen.
number that came out of her mouth because
Couple
she
dozen.
doesn't know numbers.
Exactly.
That is true.
Poor
I-
Esley.
I got one final question, so we and then we can keep her around for a little bit before we ask our last
Wait,
question.
what are you gonna ask her?
I was gonna ask her how can we identify the leader?
Well, we could do that
Ooh.
with the pendant around his neck.
Yeah, but what if we can't see the pendant around his neck?
What
What if
I
it's in his
imagine-
pocket like
If we-
Laz is?
If we're getting close to stabby stab, we
These
should
are
be
good
able to
questions.
see it.
I have a high five.
Fair
Laz
enough.
For the question that
I guess
I'm
if it
so
was
not
a
in a
leader, they
high-five
would
move
look
right
a
now,
little
but I
bit-
Yeah, I
appreciate
know.
it.
Especially if he's wearing it around his neck. We're gonna go just stabby stab all of them. And when we do, since we're stabbing, we'll look up slightly and be like, nope. Until we stab the one that does have it.
I think we
Yeah.
should ask the question though, Cass, like so we know fully though
I
who
think
the
we
leader
should
is.
save our questions.
What other question do you have?
I mean, we got
plenty
two
of others
questions.
we could think of.
All right,
How
let's
long
hold
has-
that question then.
Well, how
What are
long
some
has it
other
been?
ones?
Because she only has like how long? Like 10 minutes?
Oh, but we're
Yeah.
I thought we were suspending it so she could weekend at Bernie's.
Can we
Oh
suspend
yeah,
it?
yeah. That's true.
Can
Our
we
God
suspend it
gave us
longer?
that
We're
option.
we're bending the rules, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
be
For
a
rule of
doll
cool,
at
basically.
this
Yep.
point.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a
Okay.
doll at this point.
Who
It was
has
an
earplugs?
extension of the blessing of her god, answering in maybe a different way than maybe she had prayed for, extending it just a little
Aw.
bit
Yay!
for extra time with his beloved before fully accepting her.
This is a
you,
sick
God.
joke from the gods. Yeah,
Thank you,
thanks.
Jesus.
It's like getting bad socks
You
on
mean the one
Christmas.
He who was.
before or whatever?
Yeah, the one
He who
before
was.
us.
He
yeah.
who was before that, which is now in
Which
a
is now
time
the thing.
begotten.
I look around my pack and I try to get let me see what I have here. Does anybody have like any cotton or anything that we could wrap around our ears?
I have blankets.
I can cast deafness and blindness on her.
That is fucking horrible, Eugene. We're just trying to
She's
mute.
sitting in purgatory.
Listen, I can.
I mean, you
I
can cut
hear
out
her
her
talk, but-
eardrums at that point. Just cut them out.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Well, I mean, can Esley even see right now? Anyway, I know she can hear
No.
and talk. So what?
She's barely even a she. She's more like an it at this point.
They
I
she
am
is a
fish
per-
it. Fish
like a
it.
lamp with a
Esley.
talking function.
She's still an
She is
Esley.
sushi right now. She is sushi.
Yay! Can I be sashimi?
Yes.
It's
Eugene
just a
loves sushi. Goes in for a bite.
Oh God.
Still deeply regretting my decision to ask her to look down. I'm just trying to just work through the grief here. All right, I'm sorry. So sorry.
I wish you could say it's okay, but I know she can't talk about this
Just
question.
don't, because whatever you say in that monotone voice is not going to make me feel any better.
Oh,
All right, so
I'm
we have
so
two
long.
questions. We have
You're
two questions
fine.
left, right, guys?
Yes.
Yes, and I think we should at least try and mute her hearing, so if we ask a question by accident, she doesn't
Let's
end
just
up
walk
answering.
away. Let's just walk away from her. She's right here. She can't go anywhere.
You put her in a barrel.
Just put her in a barrel and we'll leave. We'll come get her later.
Just
I
put me in
feel
a
like
barrel.
this is just.
Put me in a
Can we
barrel.
just put her on the lower decks? On a bed? With
I mean,
the
if we're
phones?
going
Put her in the
like,
captain's
just-
room. Let's
I
just
mean,
put her in the
she
captain's room.
doesn't-
Let's
have
put her
supersonic
on the
hearing, so-
steering wheel and strike fear into our enemies.
I feel like that's insane enough to work
I'll
in
get
some
the
case.
chair.
I'll just like Castian. Castian bonded with her the most. I was here for a
Castian-
day and I got her killed.
Cassian's running around the ship and getting ropes and barrels, and she's gonna make shift a little chair and then strap Esley into it and then tie her hands onto the wheel.
She's like
I-
this now, and then her head just goes.
Every time there's like a wave, it's just like
Yeah, her head's just rolling. Her head's just rolling.
All right, that's horribly fucked up.
Her tiara flings off at one point.
I should have stayed at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
It would have been easier than this.
Yeah, I'm feeling queasy about this. All right,
I hate everything that's happening right now.
this is
look, guys, she's good as new.
This is the worst.
sure.
Yep. And you
It's not the
said
worst thing I've ever
you're
experienced,
gonna
but
put
it's
her like
close.
basically at the
It's getting
helm.
there.
Oh yeah, she's like
what you're
holding
saying?
on to the tied
Right.
to the steering wheel,
I'm the captain now.
propped up by barrels.
You guys can take some rope and tie her wrist to the
yes.
steering wheel to keep it there.
All right, Eugene, I want you
Yeah.
to keep an eye on Castian because I feel like that is a very early sign of a serial killer.
You got it, pal.
I'm gonna
Okay.
assume I'm okay really quick to BRB.
You're a captain now.
The captain needs the restroom.
Okay. Okay, let's talk
All
about
right.
the other matter before I throw up. Fish leader has the other pendant. And
Mhm.
Laz, you have the other pendant, right? All right.
Yeah. I have the other pendant.
All right. Okay, that's fine. Disassociate for a bit.
Oh, I'm here. How can I possibly disassociate with all this shit going on? I'm forced to pay attention to this.
Let's just goose frog out of this, all right? We need to get them on our turf somehow, because it's obvious that we can't go down there unless one of us can swim, unfortunately. So, how do we go about this? I have a couple ideas. Again, if it doesn't get anyone else killed, we can either expedite our way down to the bottom, again, by bringing up anchor, and then let's say one of us is attached to that anchor, and then we drop it. If you could breathe on the water, it'll probably speed you down fast enough past those guys again, if we create a distraction. And last, I would really hate to send you down there alone, so I would go. But I don't know.
Your plan right now, after what we just went through, after sending one person down into a blender, and your first plan is to just do it again.
Art learns
Well, someone who
nothing.
can't breathe underwater and can't swim.
I know. It sounds messed up. So
What the
that's
fuck
why
is the matter with you?
I'm trying to spitball ideas here, and the only other one I can think of is bring them up onto the ship. And how are we going to do that? Except maybe dangle the amulet, or maybe use the corpse to...
You need to go fishing with their corpse.
Oh,
I just made her
Oh.
captain. You're gonna
I
make
can
her
send
walk
a message.
you could send a message. You could send a message.
Oh, you could.
Yeah, I could send a message down there, and we can not make her walk the plank. Cassian,
Thank you. She's
No.
a great captain.
she is a great captain, but we want to
We
keep
haven't
her
hit
here.
any icebergs.
That is fair. We're also anchored in, so
Don't take that
can't
away
go
from
anywhere.
her.
That's you wanting me to walk the plank. Is that what I'm hearing?
Sort of.
gonna
We're
use your
talking about
fish
fishing
bait.
with your corpse.
We just see a tear like come from Esley's eyes. Like she's here, but she's not. But she still feels all this pain.
Something is deep in there.
She'd like to be captain of the boat, but
So I could send a message down and not have to send a person, Laz, because you're right. We did just send Esley into the fucking blender of death down there.
I vote send
I
the
don't wanna
message.
do that
Send the
again.
message.
Okay, we'll send a message. I say let's prep. One of us or two of us stay up here, and then the other team splits off for a counteroffensive. So if they do come here, we can at least flank them from one side and take them by surprise.
And there's like 40 of them.
Okay, well,
According to Esley.
we just need to take the leader. You take the leader down, most of them go down, right? I mean, that's
True.
usually how big groups work. They get all frightened when their leader gets taken. I mean, I've seen it before.
I mean, why not? I mean, could be. I mean, frankly, it's not as unlikely as literally everything else that we've had to deal with so far. Why not take down the big guy and then everyone else just like shuts down? Maybe they're all robots too. I don't.
Or they're all under a spell.
I think it would probably
Oh.
be better though if we fight. Oh God. If we, instead of going down there, have them come up here.
That's
Cassian just said that she might think they're under a spell. Not to cut you off, Art, but that could be true too, right? Wasn't
The whole
everybody
town
else in
was
the
under a
last thing
spell
was a
except for the
spell.
robot.
Yeah.
that's true. That is
What if
true.
they're under a spell again? Being controlled by the leader or somebody.
That brings a whole new surface to this entire thing. And then again,
Pun.
Ah.
It's all coming to the surface now.
It's all coming together.
But if that's the case,
Yes.
then
We're really
that-
solving this riddle.
it really comes
Look at
down
us.
to a moral dilemma because we can't kill these folks if they're under a spell. Morally
Question.
wrong.
Do we know what happened to the? This is a question for Riker. What like figured out that they were dead? Are they? Did they just disappear? I don't remember
Yeah.
what exactly
Yeah,
happened to
I
them.
haven't seen them.
You guys went downstairs where they went. They're
Oh,
not
okay.
there.
So they're just all right. So that we had our time with them, and now they're gone. I assume.
Maybe.
Are they gonna come back? Maybe one day.
Who
At
knows?
night. I don't remember.
They were gone. Back to what you guys were talking about before. Basically, the decision: do we go down there and try to fix whatever is going down, or we find some way to bring them up here?
I'd like to find some way to bring them up here. I feel like going down there didn't work the first time.
I feel like we should bring them up here, but we need to have a contingency plan, and I want to see if there's a way that we can build an escape route and a way to destroy the ship with them on it. And I think I can think of the second part, but we got to figure out maybe like a dinghy, anything that we can hop on, floating piece of wood. I don't know.
The problem with that is part of the reason why we want to bring them up here is because that's their territory. That's where they're gonna, like, we're at a disadvantage down there. We can maybe even the score here. If we destroy this, they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
oh great, back in the water we go.
Yeah.
And then if we try to escape, you just see storm wall and water.
I will say this. I'm pretty intelligent, but I'm not very nautical.
You guys can tell by the little light that you have from the eye of the storm that it is nearing night.
Mm.
You maybe have a
crap.
few more hours before sunset.
Are they just not following us? That's crazy. Am I crazy?
That is weird. Yeah, we did steal their corpse. We went down in there. You guys fucked a lot of shit up. And
We
they
did a whole
haven't
bunch of
come up
stuff
here
and
at
they're
all.
not here.
I mean, I wouldn't say
Why?
we fucked things up. I mean, we really just walked in their territory for like 5 seconds and they killed our
That's
friend.
fucking things up, in my opinion.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of messing with their steez.
We disturbed the sand. It's all mucky down there. They can't see very well. Takes like an hour, 2 hours tops for that stuff to settle.
They're so pristine down there. Ooh, snobbish. Okay, Eugene, I guess you want to go with that? Eugene sending a message, having them come up here. 2 of us go into hiding, probably do a sneak attack. If they attack,
Yes.
I might
Yes.
have something potent that can get them up here.
What do you got, Laz?
Well, I can make a very convincing group of us very deep in the water swim up here.
you can do that?
Yeah, I could do that.
I
Can you
vote
put
for
the amulet?
hiding. I'm gonna be the I want to hide.
Okay, I'll hide with Castian.
I'm going behind Esley's body. Let's go, Art. She grabs him and eats him that way.
Okay, I'm gonna go hide on the other side of the ship. You go hide with Esley. Laz, whatever you can do to get him up here, or whatever, safest manner. Just think of something. I know you can do it. We're gonna get through this, all right? All right, buddy?
Something's gonna happen, I'm sure.
Can you
Something good, maybe?
put the amulet around your neck as well with this projection of us too? To invite them in with the amulet that they see?
Oh yeah.
All right. I think that's the best plan, brother.
Hey, what
Who's
are you
gonna be?
do?
Well, I mean, we should probably prep in some way. I don't want to just start doing it now. That would.
All right.
Yeah.
We
What
have
about
a
these
very bad
cannonballs
tendency of
here?
just doing something as soon as we think about it and foregoing any sense of consequence whatsoever. So, we should probably prepare in some way. Well, I can get them there. I think.
Can
They don't
I?
seem to be very too big think. I mean, it's all everything. Everything I say is just theory. 'Cause I don't know how any of this stuff works.
I do say I'm a little bit worried that it is going to be nighttime soon, and they're going to have extra. They're going to have an extra advantage on us because we're not going to be able to see. I mean, some of us will be able to see.
We should
Not
probably.
all
They
of us.
could strike at night too.
Yeah.
I'm
the
gonna
other thing I'm
just
afraid
look
of.
out the side of the ship and it's just like, is it? It's well, like nothing.
Water.
Nothing. That's crazy. Why aren't they following us?
Can I like look around the ship? Because obviously there's you mentioned that the cannonballs were in some of the barrels. I assume that we didn't throw everything off the ship. I hope to God.
Me too.
Yeah.
To see
right.
if, like there is like the extra can because there's cannons all
Uh-huh.
around the ship. Correct.
There are, yes.
Perfect. So yeah,
Ken is very
Eugene-
specifically stated to be
What'd you say?
flinging around and not being held down whatsoever during the storm or during the
Correct.
anchor.
Yeah.
And everything, and where you just came from was very, very wet.
You know.
True.
Oh, I mean, I can unwet things pretty well. I'm pretty.
Yeah, your
Laz
girlfriend
is
said
very
that, too.
very unwet. So if that's an issue, I could probably fix that.
Because what if we prepare like all the cannonballs, right, in the cannons here, and then when they come up, at least we have some extra weapons that we can shoot at them.
Castian at this point runs back over.
Potentially
What
work.
is taking so
That's-
long? Are we getting the death or not?
We're
That's
kind
an
of
idea right
getting the
there.
Death.
That's an
Sorta.
idea. Cannons, draw them up here. They follow. Big if.
And we just start blasting them
And we hit them.
with everything we've got.
Okay, that is a that is a very good idea. And Castian, what was your idea again?
I was gonna hide behind the dead body of my friend and yell spooky things at them.
Okay, that's a good. That's
But
good
before I do
performance.
that, I
might
was gonna
frighten
see if
them.
Eugene could heal me a bit more because I think we should fight these things before night comes because they could sneak up on us at night and then we die.
I
That
can
is also an
definitely
option.
heal you more. That's not a problem. What if they don't come at night and we sleep and we attack during the day? Because do we want to attack at night? Because what if they can see better at night? I mean, I could see better at night, but I don't think everybody can.
Maybe we should sleep in shifts. Maybe half of us go to sleep and then the other half stay up for
Keep watch.
yeah,
Yeah.
keep
It's
watch.
like, I don't know. I'm no studied master of war with Sahagins. I mean, if they haven't, I mean, it's been a long time. Like, if they're not here now, like, if they're just going, like,
Or they're
they have
waiting.
no reason to think that they need to wait to get
Yeah.
us when we're weakest. They obliterated us. So, like,
Okay, I want
we
to.
might be safe here. They're just gonna stay there.
Would it be a
Mm.
nature check or a history check if I want to see if Castian knows anything about Sahagins?
Ooh, that would be a nature check.
Okay, hold on. So 16. Basically, I want to see as Castian if I can
Yeah.
recall anything about Sahagins and why they are not coming up here. Whether they could be waiting to maybe they're stronger at night,
Mm.
Mhm.
or anything like that, or maybe the storm
Uh,
changes.
Sure. Even though they're not super intelligent creatures, they are they work well in groups. They are somewhat strategic. So they could be waiting for you to do something. Whether that be to go back into the storm, that might give them a better position. Might be going down there after them would give them a better position. Nighttime as well could give them a better position. So there is a reason that they're not here now because they think that it might be less advantageous than a future possibility. They also they also work with sharks. So, I mean, that's not really as far as the nighttime goes, but you just know that they are natural shark controllers. This race, so they can easily control and manipulate sharks.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
So that's what you know.
You tell us all that, Cass, or you just gonna
Yeah, I'll
keep
tell
it?
you all that.
I
didn't know- I don't know.
I relay this
I'm
information.
genuinely like a noob at D&D, so I was like, maybe he's just explaining the bare bones of what a Sahagin does, and you guys already know. But if you guys don't, I relay all that information.
I have no idea what Sagagan
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, they're very very predatory creatures, much like the shark.
So they would attack something possibly that is wounded, like a shark, then,
Or a corpse.
or a corpse.
Exactly.
Because
What if we cut off part of Ezeli,
I don't
throw
wanna
it in the
fish with
water
her,
like
please.
chum, and see if we can
I
summon the
really
shark
don't
or the
want to do
people?
that.
I don't know. You want to ask Esley if they'd be okay with that?
Now I was just gonna start chopping.
wait, don't chop her, don't chop her. What if, please do not chop her. What if you make us look, Laz, like we're really fucked up,
Yeah,
right? Because then if
that
they
was the,
think,
yes, that was the idea.
yeah, that we're like damaged and we're fucked up, like I'm damaged, right? Because, I don't want to get into it, but, we're all damaged. But, on the outside, though, we could be damaged and fucked up and bleeding, and you can make blood all over the place and then send them up after.
Castian runs downstairs. You guys can keep doing your things.
Ooh.
Okay, well, Cassian just bolted. I'm concerned, but I'm going to roll with it. So go
Cassian.
on, Eugene.
I want to.
I wash my hands of Castian.
I would like
Cassian,
to start.
Tell
She
me,
could do
tell me
whatever.
what you're going. Tell me what you're going to do, and then I'm going to tell you something else.
Okay.
Ooh.
I want to go down there to where the 4 corpses were near the floor blues. I can never say that. And I want to start chucking those into the water as chums, since they won't let me cut up my friend.
Okay.
I
okay.
can do that.
So they are bones. So you go down there, and as soon as you get to the bottom, you step in a puddle of water,
Oh.
and you start to hear a soft, rhythmic thud.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Uh-oh. Do I know where
It looks
is-
like you are taking on water.
Can I see where can I tell where the thud is coming from? Like, is it under
Make
the
a
boat?
perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Oh, sorry, clicked the wrong button. Here you go. Perception, please. It is a 12.
A 12. As you kind of look for the source of the sound, you wade through. It's only maybe like a couple inches of water at this point, but you look over to one corner. And you make your way over there. You look just below the water, and you see 3 holes that have been punched through the bottom of the ship, and a thumping sound coming from just the other side, potentially trying to make a 4th.
Okay, I would like to yell, "Hey guys, might want to come down here."
I my ears perk and I immediately go like, okay, something's wrong. And Cassian is saying something's wrong, which means something's really wrong. So I bolt. I bolt
Yeah, I'll bolt
immediately.
behind you.
You guys all start running
Or she
downstairs,
goes
leaving the
blind.
corpse of Ezeli just swaying on the top. Just alone now to the elements. As you run downstairs, you guys see the same thing. A small bit of a water intake, and her leaning over what looks like some holes in one corner of the ship.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, that's where they were. That's where they were, Laz. They're making holes.
Oh god, they're gonna sink the ship. Oh fuck, why didn't I think of that? Oh god. Okay. Can we fix this?
I'm not a
Nope.
carpenter.
Okay, alright, here we go. Sinking ship.
Let's patch it up. Let's patch this shit up.
Great.
There's some wood already on the floor here. Let's just pull it up and put it on the fucking wall here.
Okay, you know what? Okay, fine.
Do we have any hammers or nails?
Okay. First off, the thing is that does anybody else hear that thumping?
Yes. And Castian's going to
Okay.
get closer
Probably
to
the
it.
Sahagin.
Who has carpentry experience? Anybody? I know I don't really have it. Eugene, do you have anything like that?
Never played with hammers or nails before, but it doesn't look that hard, honestly.
Okay, I have a hammer. I'll figure it out. Okay, 2 of us. We'll patch up the holes. The other side, prep for the other, because they're obviously going to be making another hole somewhere. So keep an ear out and try and locate that. Maybe we can stop it before they puncture a hole. I don't know. I've never been in this situation.
Castian's going to whisper to the wall. The wall leaking with the thuds.
Yes.
And try and accidentally, she's going to be whispering, talking, saying, hello, is anyone there? And accidentally cast Speak with Animals to see if she can talk to a shark.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. I guess that could work. Yes.
I got nails in my mouth.
So they're like knocking, and Castian's just like, knock, knock. Who's there? Knock, knock. Hello. She's knocking back, just slowly trying to talk.
Stab in the head immediately.
She's gonna die for sure, but it's gonna be great.
you
Begging
feel
for
that
death.
you feel that the thumping sounds stop for a second and then keep going, and then you hear, "Hello, we are coming to kill you.
Oh,
Why?
God.
Cause you're yummy.
Wait, what if we're not though?
You are made of meat. You are yummy.
Isn't your friends the Sahagins made of meat?
Yes, but they are friends. Friends are not food."
There it is. There it is. So we could be friends and accidentally cast fast. What could I cast fast friends here?
I think if you could see them,
Ah,
then you
damn,
can
okay.
cast fast
So
friends.
She's just gonna say
Look
that
through
we
the
could
hole.
be friends.
No.
Look through the hole. Yeah, I don't know how big the
Water.
hole is. Exactly.
Right in the eyes, like contact solution.
Meanwhile, you three have no
See
clue what
anything
she's
through
doing. Waterboarding herself over here.
Knock, knock, here we come.
We could be friends, though. I'm gonna tell you quite honestly, Sharky, my boy. I don't taste very good. But I have some. Do you like bones?
Oh, yes, but my masters are telling me to shut up now.
Well,
I
they don't
cannot
have
talk to
bones,
my
do
food.
they? But I have food
What?
for you, and they don't have bones, do they?
They have bones.
I have juicy. I have fish. Would you like some fresh
Fish?
mermaid fish?
Yes.
Meet
Yes,
me
yes.
upstairs, friend. And she just
Okay.
walks up.
Make a persuasion
Mentally,
check.
Sushi now.
Oh,
remember
21!
This is the
God,
darkest episode.
This is gonna be amazing.
You remember last episode when you were like, "You're part of the colds." Now you're a cold cut. Like,
Now I'm cold pressed meat.
With your persuasion check, you momentarily tear away a shark from the influence of a Sahagin that may have it under its mental control. You run upstairs, and the shark surfaces right outside of the ship.
Awesome. Okay, I want to take what weapons do I have here? Ooh. I want to take my blood spear and just kind of cut a little bit of my friend's fin off, just the tip
Oh my
part.
God.
And
Okay.
then I run over to my new Sharky friend and I
Uh-huh.
say, Sharky, my boy, there is plenty
Yes.
more of this if
Okay.
you work with us. We won't even tell your master, okay? And then she tosses a bit of Esley's flesh to the Sharky, my boy.
Make an animal handling check.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's a good one.
27.
Damn!
That's
wow.
27.
Jeez.
Okay.
You
Okay.
asked where your 20s were. There they are.
It's true. There they are. Don't go. Hey,
losing my
don't go
mind
throwing
right
away those things yet. Don't go throwing away those dice yet.
Oh no.
And he
New
catches.
trauma.
He leaps out of the air, catches it in his mouth, comes up. He goes, "Oh no, that's so good. Okay, what do you want me to do?"
I didn't think this far ahead. Hey, Eugene!
Oh God.
And Eugene runs up the stairs, leaving his friends to panic with the water.
We have my friend Sharky, my boy here. Sharky, my boy, would like to work with us for no specific reason.
My bosses are trying to control me again. You better hurry.
Can I cast Fast Friends now?
Fast Friends. Does it target humanoids or all creatures?
Let me see.
While
Choose
you
one
look that up-
humanoid. So unfortunately, it does not
okay.
work
Oh.
with yeah.
Okay, so Eugene, we have to get Sharky, my boy, to work with us. He's at the behest of a Sahagin / his master. What should we do?
Actually,
Are you talking
in
to
this
this
case,
shark?
just for the rule of cool, you can speak with it. I'm going to allow you to cast Fast Friends on it.
Yes!
Hey.
Sharky, my boy, you're my best friend.
Yay!
For the next like
Pet
hour.
Thank you.
Pet shark.
It can understand you.
Sharky, my boy,
Okay.
how many
Yes.
Sahagins are down there?
Ooh.
12.
12 underneath the ship.
Ooh.
Yes.
Do you know their plan?
To eat you.
How are they going to do that? By poking holes?
To eat their teeth.
Do they have any weaknesses?
They weaknesses?
What don't they like?
You guys.
Shoot. That's
Ask
fair.
him why. Well, excuse me, I don't understand what the shark is saying, but it just looks like he's talking to you.
You
Asking him
are
questions right now?
you are in our territory.
You guys are talking to the shark and me and Laz are downstairs like, oh God, there's so much water.
Sharky, my boy.
This is a very, very serious situation we're in down here that has a lot of stakes to
You
it.
guys are going around. You guys are going around with hammer and nails, trying to like piece together something. Like you guys are ripping apart a board and like a barrel and trying to put
like
that down.
banisters and
I need
any
both of you guys.
non-structural
If you're
piece of
trying to
wood,
buy time at all,
chairs.
you guys
Oh my
need to
God.
make me. Let's make this either a sleight of hand check or an intelligence check.
Oh, fuck.
straight intelligence check.
Yeah.
That was a smart
Wow,
guy.
that's
He's
actually
got that.
okay.
It's either you know how to piece it together well, or that you're good enough to wedge things inside of it to work.
15.
8.
Hey,
Shit.
Inspiration.
quickly, Art like sees that you're no help, so he's like, "You're the one taking apart the barrels. I'm the one putting the things on."
Okay, that's fine.
That's-
I'll take
starts-
it. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. I'm sorry. I don't know how to get up here.
It's okay, it's okay. We're going through a lot right now. This is a lot of trauma to handle, and I promise there's somebody back home I could refer you to talk about this. But just digitate the wood to me now.
Yeah. You start maybe even levitating some wood over to him. You get down, you start hammering him. As soon as you hammer it in, you start making the doof 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 back. There's another pause. And then like maybe 3 or 4 different thumps from underneath the ship.
Oh god.
And more holes are popping up as you're running around the ship now at the bottom, trying to cover up one hole after another.
I'm like Laz. Bail. This is impossible. I don't know what.
I'm
I
just
don't know what to do.
crying at this point.
Wait.
Okay.
Quick question for
Oh
you.
god.
Yes. What is your question,
My
Eugene?
question is, obviously I know some shit's going down there. Can I cast levitate on the boat and like levitate
No.
this whole thing up? Because
Mm.
how heavy is the boat? Is it more than 500 pounds?
I
you
don't think so.
I feel like a
I
boat
would
would be more
imagine.
than 500 pounds.
This
Yeah.
boat
Yeah,
weighs
500
500 pounds the same
Yep.
way as Ellie's
Probably.
wall was like 5 feet long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, I just wanted to see.
No,
you know,
there are
just
6 of us on this
check.
ship, and each of us weigh more than 100 pounds.
Yes.
guys, get
So-
off the ship. We're just gonna levitate the ship.
But do it.
So with that, Castian, back to you. The shark is yours to
Sharky
command. What are you doing?
I need you. You are gonna hate me for this. I need you to tell the Sahagin that I have the other amulet. Can you do that for me and come
Okay.
right back?
Yes, I
All
can
right,
do that.
Sharky, my boy. Go for it. And I turn
Okay.
to Eugene. I'm like, so, I've made friends with the shark. He's pretty chill. I like him. Nice, simple, friendly folk. Don't kill my Sharky. I found a way to get the Sahagin here.
Okay.
They're on the way.
What's your plan? Are you just gonna tell them that we have the amulet and then hope that they come and attack us?
Maybe I
Friend,
did that.
friend.
Oh, I think your shark came
Sharky,
back.
my boy!
They said, will you give it to us?
Tell them to come up and talk to me, and I might be persuaded.
They sent me to talk to you.
Oh, see, I can't give it to Sharky, my boy, because no offense, Sharky, my boy, but I'm worried you have no hands, and you could swallow it, and it's a very important thing, you know. Sharks do swallow a lot of things.
Good point.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. And he
Sharks
dives
on their
back in.
hands.
Eugene, get the other
That
people
is
quick!
rock solid right there.
All right, I'm gonna run down. You keep distracting and talking to your shark. I'm gonna go see if the other guys need any help, like patching up shit. And can you get the shark to like get the Sahagins to just stop for just 5 minutes?
I can try.
Okay. And Eugene's gonna run down, and before he runs down, though, he is going to high five Cassian and cast Bardic Inspiration, just in case she needs it for any.
I was hoping
future
for help, but
lives.
I'll take the inspiration. Thank you.
That'll work.
I can't talk to the sharks. I can talk to anybody else, I assume, but I'll be
Just
right
in
back.
case.
Friend,
Sharky, my boy!
they said that they're just gonna sink your ship and take it.
Oh, well, they can't do that.
Oh, they can't?
Mm-mm. See, I have this magical ability where I can teleport anything I want. So they can try, but I'll just teleport away with my wonderful amulet.
Oh.
So
Make a deception check.
Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine it's a pretty
it's
low
a 5.
intelligence.
Inspiration!
You have a D8 to put on that.
Oh, a D8 to put on it. Okay, so 5. Hold on, I thought it was advantage.
Don't you have inspiration, like normal inspiration that you could have you can use? I thought you had inspiration.
I think she used it for the D100.
Yeah.
Oh. Oops.
Yeah.
So 10.
10.
It's Sharky, my boy. He's
Yeah, what's that guy's intelligence like?
Yeah, really.
Yeah, it is a
It's not like a
shark.
3.
It is a
Come
Three.
on.
Come
on.
It's not him you guys are gonna convince.
But he's
Oh.
relaying the message. He believes it.
Right now it is.
Everybody underneath the ship hears the piercing or the thumping stop.
Okay, that's one problem solved, I guess. And I'm
Guys.
And Castian, as you're up there, you see your friend Shark come up, and then 2 other sharks kind of surface on 2 other ends of the ship, and then one by one you see small green fishy heads surface just above, so the eyes can see right at you. A dozen of them surface around on either side of your ship. And that's where we're going to end the night.
Ah,
Oh,
this
I'm gonna
is the
die in real life.
hardest, hardest world.
My heart is going to
by
give
far.
extra.
oh my God.
We have lost everything.
I'm glad you stopped it there because I was about to cast something that would have started it right back up.
Oopsie.
We are so beyond fuck around. We are squarely in deep find out territory.
Yep.
We bypassed
God.
fuck around. We went right to find out.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys, wow.